pointed to her ass. He died inside that day. He knew what she would say. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks and give Shanny a bath. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's sneaking drinks in the back. Decided it's time to fake a breakup. Then a few months later, pretend to make up. They thought they just could pretend, then get back together again. While Rev's recording in the kitchen, you can hear Shanny's fat mouth in the back room bitching. Now everybody knows, and so the story goes. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks, then give Shanny a bath. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's sneaking drinks in the back. Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Will Rev ever get to eat? Will it be another week? Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. He has to spread her cheeks and wipe her leaks, then give Shanny a bath. Rev wipe Shanny's ass. Tell me what you think about that. Sitting on a commode and Rev does what he's told. Then he's sneaking drinks in the back.
Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around.
Oh yeah! How's it going, everybody? Back again with yet another stream. Please give it a like. Please help me reach the goal. It's pinned in the top of the chat. Thank you all so much. What's up? What's up? What's up? I noticed Shanny was streaming live earlier, so I got into her chat, and all I said was, "Better not go live, Shanny." And then I heard Rev talking smack, and I was like, "Better not go live, Rev." Like, I didn't even say anything bad. And then she flipped the fuck out and then banned me eventually. But all I said was, "Better not go live." I guess that works, telling people to not go live, and they'll do like, "I'll go live when I want to." So here's the Shanny stream right here. Oh, yeah, and she was like, oh, Rev gets to fuck skinny Shanny now. I think skinny Shanny is getting sat on by Jabba the Hutt right here.
I was trying to be sexy, and then the old person came out.
That should happen.
By the way, I'm only $173 away from the goal right now, so every little bit helps. I would really appreciate it if anyone out there wants to throw a couple bucks my way. Just use the link right there. It adds up. It's very important. Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Earth and Alien. How are you guys? How are you guys tonight? Me? Oh my God. I had a wonderful dinner.
Yeah. I love how Rev still does his, like, yeah. So think of it as Shanny's Jabba and Rev is Salacious Crumb. And it works. It is a very good comparison.
Yes. I have some beautiful Thai milk tea.
Yeah, really low in calories. It has like sweetened condensed milk in it. A Thai tea has like sweetened condensed milk in it.
I recommend this to anyone. Thai milk tea. It's so freaking delicious.
Yes, it is delicious.
Oh. And then for dinner, I had some Penang curry with some shrimpies in it. I still have like a
Does she mean paneer?
bunch left. I mean, look
Penang?
how freaking gorgeous this looks.
How much did Rev?
I ate most of the veggies and stuff in it, but like, look at the color.
How much did Rev get to eat?
Oh.
Yeah, Rev's gonna have to wipe that from your butt cheeks in like 12 hours.
So if anyone doesn't know what Penang is, it's like a peanutty, coconutty curry sauce.
Okay.
And it's just, it's delightful.
So it's a Thai curry.
So, congrats on beating Ozempic.
Beaten.
I'm not beating Ozempic. I'm letting Ozempic do its work. Hi, Dan. Thank you. Twerk? You want me to twerk? I can twerk. I can twerk pretty good.
No, you can't. Please don't.
What does it taste like? Okay, so I got the mild, okay? Because I know, like,
You can't handle the spice. We saw that with the pizza.
when you get curry, it's always going to be spicy. So I got the mild.
I don't know if someone bots Shanny's streams or if it's organic, like hate viewership, but she had a decent amount of viewers for this.
I wasn't.
But it's like the whole chat is just people like trash talking her the whole time.
I didn't want to burn my tongue off.
My tongue. I didn't want to burn my tongue. No, you're trying to burn tons off.
You know, but it's very silky. It's got like a very like limeish, lemongrass taste. The peanut taste isn't so much. Plus you can taste the beautiful soy they put in it. It's just, it was lovely. Like, we got this deal on Uber Eats where it was like 25% off, right? So it was like, Jason was like, let's see what they have. And we saw this like Thai place and we're like, oh, we need to try this Thai. Like, Jason had his pad Thai. That's his favorite. And I had a taste of it. I never had pad Thai before, so I'm
Pad Thai is very popular.
like,
It's noodles.
I like more savory things than that. So,
But you got the coconut milk curry? That's more savory?
I love the Penang because, like, the only, like, I guess Thai food I've really eaten before was like green curry. So I wanted to try something new. So I tried the Penang, and I don't regret that choice.
Forget that?
And I have a lot of leftovers, which is awesome. You did not give them $1 million Uber Eats card. Come on.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Jesus Christ is Lord. I just had a good day.
It was a good day.
Yeah, it was. Everything was, you know, someone came over. We had a great chat.
Yeah.
So, like, you know who you are if you're watching me right now. Love you, girl. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Oh, they're okay. So what is that? Her like in-home caretaker or something?
Yeah. Definitely.
I know, right?
Big time.
But, like, I'm just enjoying the night, enjoying the day. What have we really watched today? That was interesting.
Oh God, it is mostly foodie stuff. So
Yeah, and
All they do is watch Foodie Beauty. They're obsessed with her.
it's time for her to actually do it.
that girl is such a liar. Like, okay, all of the girls in the girl world right now are losing weight. Okay, you got hungry fat chick. This week she lost what, four pounds. We got Amber Lynn. She's back on the Ozempic and she's trying to lose weight. I know she just got her meds upped, you know. And then there's me, and we're all trying.
She acts like she's on the same level as those others. She's more on like a naked and laughing level, you know? They're all on Ozempic. And you're going to see this. Like, especially real celebrities that were known as being fat, like, they're losing a lot of weight. I knew Kelly Clarkson was on Ozempic when, like, suddenly she was thin. I'm like, what the fuck? She was known for being fat for a while. Whoopi Goldberg did it. She was getting pretty huge, and she's all thin again. You'll see it here and there. Alex Jones. Alex Jones is thin again. Well, you know, thinner. Alex Jones was all big. But I'm like, how much does it cost? You have to get your doctor to like, or you need to get like your insurance to cover it for it to be really affordable.
And to fight the disease of obesity, right? And me, I know I'm succeeding because, you know, I'm actually trying. Unlike Foodie, who just won't even just.
I mean, taking Ozempic isn't really trying. It's a drug that makes you lose weight without even trying. It forces you to diet. That's all it is.
Attempt to just curb her, like, cravings. Like, you can do it too. Like, maybe have you ever wondered what is the trigger? What is the actual need to be satisfied when you're binging yourself to death? Like,
She's trying to talk some sense into someone who overeats, but it took a drug for her to stop overeating. So she's not really teaching anybody anything.
I'm really wondering, like, what is the key to that? Because once you find the key, you can open up the gate and it won't be as much trouble. Like for me, what made me want to change my life was actually watching Barbecue Chillin' and videos like that, and they were showing the caloric, carb, and sodium intake of all this food from all these different fast foods that Foodie was eating. Now, me at the time, I didn't eat like as much as her, but yeah, I was like eating that shit, right? And I was a little Debbie whore, okay?
A little Debbie whore. That's such an interesting way of putting it. A little Debbie whore.
I was a little Debbie whore. And
let me be a little Debbie whore, baby. Yeah.
knowing what's in that stuff now and just seeing it.
She's acting like she chose to stop eating all the unhealthy shit. And, like, she just got more sensible about it, but she just started taking a drug that forced her to stop eating it.
Like, blatantly, like, and not on the back of a box, but actually, like, seeing it on screen and then realizing how sick you are because of this shit. It really changed my perspective. So those people who put those videos out showing the calories and the sodium and all of that, I mean, thank you.
It's a big service.
Thank you, because it helped me. It made me realize, like,
You should be thanking the people that created Ozempic, because that's what's helping you. And also, Rev should be too. It's funny, because Shanny's obesity almost killed two people. It almost killed her and Rev. Rev is gaining weight because of Ozempic, because Shanny takes it and eats less.
I can't eat this shit. I just can't. I can't eat this shit. Thank you. You know, I'm doing good, guys. Am I a model? I was
gonna
for John Casablancas.
John Casablanca is like, I mean, anybody can take a modeling class at John Casablanca. It's a modeling agency, and they take money to like give people do headshots and teach people poses and that kind of shit, but very few of them actually work professionally as a model. So Shanny says she was a model, but that was like, it's all you have to do is pay them, and you can like be a model for them. Like, she paid to be a model, not the other way around.
You totally look like an Instagram model.
No, you what? An Instagram model? Who? Which Instagram model does she look like?
You do.
But, like,
Hot as shit.
Hot as shit. God.
I do have a job. Thank you very much.
That's correct.
But
That's true.
I just want to just thank the creators of videos like that, because it does change your mind when you actually see it like blatant, like in front of your face. You know,
that wasn't what changed your mind, Shanny. You're on Ozempic.
Foodie really made me like I was like, oh God, my phone.
Yeah.
We need a new O-ring.
No. You know, like Foodie really made
I wanna get
me
that
like
face.
I was like, oh God, my phone.
We need a new O-ring.
No.
We need a new O-ring light.
I do.
It's in rough.
My thingy fell down and like broke.
Your thinny?
So I'm like having my phone hang by
Scrunchy.
a scrunchie. There.
There.
I got it rigged. But
Good job. That's how you do it.
I smell like pink cupcakes, okay? Because that's the perfume I wear. Thank
Sugar.
you.
What is it called? Sugar and...
Sugar pink cupcakes.
That is...
Yeah, cupcakes. Those are good for losing weight.
Shit.
Eat more of those.
So, on you. But... Thank you, Nail It. Thank you. But, like, just absorbing myself in the foodie beauty world and the
Absorbing.
Amberlin world for so long, and just, like, I don't know, just like carelessly doing that shit to your body. It just was like really eye-opening. And I was just like, I have to change myself. I can't do this to myself.
It was very eye-opening.
Because I was feeling sick like when was the last time I actually had fast food?
Oh my god.
I mean, define fast food. You know, Thai food can be a type of fast food. It's cooked fast. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a national chain and serve burgers and fries for it to be fast food. Takeout food is a type of fast food, I would say.
Like a long time.
It's
It's
been months.
a long time.
Months, bud.
It's been months.
I mean, would you consider Jersey Mike's fast food?
It's pretty close. It's like fast. Yeah, you know, if Subway is fast food, Jersey Mike's is too. Jersey Mike's is good, but I would consider it like a higher quality fast food. Yes, I would.
Not me. That's like Subway.
We didn't have Jersey Mike's, remember?
Oh, that's right. They did. Yeah, it was closed or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. McDonald's is fast food and it's slow. It is usually slower than you'd expect when you get there. Even when you order it in advance, like when I have McDonald's, I'll order it through the app. So they already know what I want before I even get there, you know? And I'm already paid for and everything. All they have to do is give it to me. But yeah, I have noticed that. Sometimes McDonald's is ridiculously slow.
A long time.
Yeah. I got sandwich stuff instead.
And guys, like Chantal said, there's a difference between like McDonald's and like homemade restaurant food. She's right about that.
Yeah.
She's right. Like saying you got fast food is like McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. That's fast food.
Mm-hmm.
If you get something from a pizzeria that's fresh, it's not the same.
No, it's not.
Sodium levels.
No, but even
I mean, there's a lot of sodium in pizza because of the cheese. There's a lot of salt in the cheese and in the sauce.
Now I'm like, I can't do
and
it
sometimes in the crust too.
anymore. So it's like, because the Ozempic, it just really trains your mind.
You're done with crumble cookie.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done with crumble cookie. You're eating a crumble cookie every day. Crumble cookies are huge. They're way bigger than an average cookie size.
I'm with crumble cookie.
Can't do it.
No, I can't do sugar, guys. I can't do sugar. I can't do things.
There's sugar in a Thai tea that you're drinking right now. There's sugar in there.
That are high in fat. I have to eat very clean so I don't
Eat clean.
vom everywhere.
It's the truth.
And, I do eat very clean. Like, for instance, if I want a snack, like, I feel like, for instance, my blood sugar is dropping, right? What I do is I just have, like, one or two of these date coconut rolls. I mean, look at the ingredients. Dates, coconut, almonds. Okay.
There's a lot of sugar in dates. Dates have a lot of it's natural sugar, but it's high sugar.
Okay. Like, look at this shit.
Kind of like how a raisin
My
is high in
company
sugar.
Should make all the food in the country.
Yeah. This is such clean. It's from actually Coachella.
Hell yeah. I want to go to Coachella one year, damn it.
I want to go to Coachella.
Like, this is far more healthier than eating a Big Mac or
Yeah.
going to Taco Bell.
What? Yeah.
But it helps when you feel like your blood sugar is dropping. Like, I can't, like, on the Ozempic, I can't really feel if I'm hungry. But what I can feel is my blood sugar dropping.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you, Tegan. Hi, Peachy. Pumpkinhead. Fat.
Fat.
That's right, you tell him. Nanny, nanny, foo, foo. What you throw at me
But-
bounces back and sticks on you.
I'm not drunk.
No. I'm drinking a milk tea.
No, it's just the way her
I'm
brain
drinking a
works
milk
usually.
tea.
Healthy.
There's
Beautiful
vodka in
foods. Drunk. What the flip?
I don't drink.
Rev's commentary from the side of the room is so fucking dumb. It's healthy. What the flip?
You don't act drunk at all. Like what? The hell? You're just like in a good mood.
Correct.
You're in a good mood. What the
Correct. I'm in a good mood most of the time.
Thank
Yeah, that's true,
God.
huh?
Praise Jesus.
You know,
Yeah. But then when he gets mad at her, the truth comes out. When he gets like really mad, then how he really feels about her comes out. And the yes man disappears into the ether.
but like videos like that, like I'm going back to the videos of showing all that stuff. Like, please continue on putting videos out that every time like someone's like doing a mukbang or something, because it really does help.
mukbang?
Though.
A mukbang. Because she can't say G's. A mukbang.
Who not necessarily ignorant about their situation, but
Ignorant. Everyone, please like the stream.
kind of
Give
like
the stream a big fat
blasé about the
like.
situation, I guess.
No, if you don't see the numbers, you don't understand.
Yeah, you don't. You don't like really like see the damage you're actually doing.
Exactly.
And like
Yep.
diabetes was a huge wake up call to me on getting even better, but I was actually doing my diet and before I even got on Ozempic.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You couldn't even walk, and you had to have people take care of you like you were a little baby.
30 pounds down.
I was 30 pounds down, yeah.
With nothing.
Exactly. And I don't know. It's just seeing that really changed my perspective in life.
When you see the number for just a regular fast food meal,
Yeah,
the
like
sodium number
the sodium
alone.
Oh my God! No wonder people are fat and
Bloated.
dying of heart attacks and bloated. Yeah.
See Nick Ocado when he would say it's just water weight. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of cases, he's right in this country
That's right.
because there's so much sodium. in
It's
food.
salt
That's
weight.
right.
You gotta get that shit out of
Like another thing that actually helps curb your eating when you're on Ozempic, actually, little hen, is actually like eating with chopsticks, because you have to have when you eat with chopsticks, it's like little bites,
Littler?
so it takes longer for you to eat. You know what I mean? So when you're like sick of eating, I don't know if she could, but like.
Sick of eating.
Just I don't know. It just helps me anyway. To not have like big mouthfuls of food, cuz like when you're so used to having big mouthfuls of food, you don't realize how much you consume. And
True.
Is she saying like if you just like stuff the shit out of your mouth, it's hard to realize how much you're eating? Is that what she just said?
it really is. So like limiting the amount of bite you have in your mouth and just allowing yourself to take time to eat allows you to like realize, oh, I don't need to eat anymore.
Exactly.
So you put it down and then you have leftovers for the next day or something like that.
Exactly.
Yay. But like you save money on that too. Like I really want to like help people who go through this shit too, because it's like I'm like showing my experience, what I'm going through, onto others, but I know that it can help people who go through it too, you know, so people don't feel like they're alone in the situation, you know, because that like videos like
She's just trying to help people. You know what? She just helps everybody, and if you're mean to her, you don't want her to help people.
When you
and
breathe in.
when you're eating. Thank you so much, Stone Dandy. Thank you. Holy shit. I could really use all the help I could get to hit this goal tonight. If you guys will assist me in that, that would be amazing. Eden. Amazing Eden. So 152. So we're $168.48 away from the goal. Thank you.
I do help me, so I figure if I make videos like that, it'll help others too.
No, your video, the people who don't watch your videos, the people who watch your videos do not come looking for advice. They don't come looking for life advice from Shanny. Okay? That's not how it works.
Important to me is to help people.
You don't help them. I mean, if anything, people can look to you for what not to do, and it's helpful.
Like, I have plans for certain people who have helped me.
Who? Oh, is she like, oh, I'm gonna make you rich once I'm rich and famous, girl?
I have plans for them.
Same here.
I'm not.
Yes, the vast majority of people watching her. Some people do give her a lot of money, which leads me to believe that some of them aren't trolls and they're just like, they feel sorry for her. Maybe, I don't know. But yes, most of the audience is just trolls watching.
I'm not going to tell you what, because that's going to be a surprise for you guys, but they deserve it.
Yeah. Big time.
They could be trying to fund content. They could be, but they're not sending like bags of ice to her front door or whatever. It's like just cash. And then they blow it on going out to eat and shit. Fuck, dude. If I was her uncle, or not her uncle, but Rev's uncle, and I found out they were getting money and just like buying cigarettes and fast food, I'd be like, no, you're saving that money so you can move the fuck out of my house. You're saving this money now so you can move the fuck out of my house.
They deserve it. Because they helped me when I needed it the most.
God is good.
And they're blessed.
That is good.
By God for that.
Yep.
And they're true friends. And thank you for helping me. I'm really grateful about that.
Me too.
And you know I'm good because I'm not asking for money.
No. You don't do that anymore. No.
Like, you know, this is the
We don't do that anymore. Did it stop working?
glow up arc if you want to feel that way, okay? This is the Shanny glow up arc.
Right.
Where Shanny's going to shine. Because, like, I got a year and a half to get these legs going and moving before my son graduates. And I know I said I don't set goals, but I have a goal, and it's for my son. I want to be able to walk for my son's graduation.
Right.
Because I'm so fucking proud of him.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'm so proud of him.
You should be.
Like, I had this comment, and it really annoyed me. They were like, why do you say all this stuff about your sons and how amazing they are when you used to beat them and abuse them? And I'm like, probably because I didn't do that.
That's correct.
Rev did it.
That is correct.
Stop listening to idiots on the internet. Did they show you it?
But Rev did do it, and I mean, you weren't beating your kids. Rev did, but also you were not feeding your kids. Your kids were not getting food.
Any proof, or did they just say they did it? I did it. Like, seriously.
That one video where Will got angry that you were streaming. That's the only thing that's out there.
Yeah.
And that was not hitting physical thing. You just disciplined him by, like, that was it.
Like, don't talk to me like that disrespectfully. Like, why can't you say that to your kid? If your kid is being disrespectful to you,
yeah,
You just gonna let them disrespect you?
How dare you make a video when he...
Like, how is your kids gonna function in the future if you allow them to walk all over you like that? Like, that's not parenting.
Well,
and then I get shamed for being a parent.
No, he wasn't going to be able to tell you when you could and could not.
You're right. You're right, King Cobra. Shanny is gross. 100%. King Cobra knows what's up. Bow down to the king, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm the adult.
Exactly.
You're the child.
And that's all that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that happened. Nothing more.
What's in your drink combo tonight, King Cobra? I'm gonna do a shot in honor of the king being here right now. Everyone else, if you got some, do a shot in honor of King Cobra himself, gracing us with his presence in the chat. Here we go. He just dropped a link to his newest customized girl t-shirt, so you can check that out. Here we go. You ready? Bottoms up, everybody. Woo! Oh. That tastes like poop. Oh, ooh, yeah. Shanny thinks she looks like an Instagram model.
Hi, Bottomless. How are you? How are you? Thank you. Better not go live, Shanny. Why, Drunken Peasants? Why should I not go live? What's going on, sir?
Yeah. Monster green tea and vodka. I was in her chat. I said, better not go live, Shanny.
And why are you bothering me again?
What's the deal?
What is it, Drunken Peasants? What do you want from me? You better not. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You better not.
What did I do this time, dudes?
TJ's better.
Okay, so this'll come in later. So, like, Rev's trying to bother me by saying TJ's better. Okay? So, Rev, big fan of TJ. Just keep that in mind.
What did I do this time?
TJ Kirk, you can't even tie his shoes.
I don't know if he can tie his own shoes. I could probably tie his shoes. I could reach them.
Better not go live, Rev. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I said better not go live, Rev.
Oh, no, I'm so afraid of you.
TJ Kirk will always be better than all of you.
Okay, so Rev, big fan of TJ. Rev just is in love with him.
And Paul.
So Rev, huge TJ fan. Just keep that in mind.
Right. And Paul's ego, way better than you guys. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not bothered by you guys.
You seem really bothered. So she just said she's not bothered, but then she's about to block us. And all I said was better not go live. That's all I said. That's all I said.
Drunken Peasants, do you honestly think I'm intimidated by you?
I just said don't go, but it's a meme.
You guys lived by putting fear into people for so long. You're probably in your 40s now, I think you guys are.
Yeah, I'm mid-40s now. I'm mid-40s.
You're almost in your 40s and you're still doing this shit.
And I can still walk, Shanny.
Intimidating people?
How is that intimidating? All I said was better not go live. It's a meme. Cobra knows all about it. It's that old school meme.
They do it for the nookie.
Online, thinking you're big old man.
No, I am not big. Look at this pause game. I better not.
You're shit. You've always been shit. That's why I don't watch your shit.
You were asking me to eat your ass several years ago. You're like, you had to eat my ass, Drunken Peasants. And I'm like, no. No.
You want to come playing with me while you're on a show where a dude who talked about raping his own aunt?
Okay, so this is the funny part, the inconsistency here, and Rev's about to keep his mouth shut now. Rev just talked about how much he liked TJ, and now Shanny's going to say all this stuff about TJ, like, the opposite way. It's like, okay, can you guys at least be consistent?
Talking about TJ back in the day, and you want to complain about my moral relevance?
I didn't. I just said better not go live. But yeah, sure, you're morally bankrupt. You got your children taken away. And now you're using trafficked children as a human shield from criticism. Yeah, I will. TJ hasn't been on this show in like 7 years?
When TJ used to talk about graping people and saying the N-word all the time to people.
Hold on, what? No, you've said the N-word so many times. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You have said the N-word so many times. You're such a fucking hypocrite. You really are. I have to play the shit that Hannibal made. Where is it? It's right here. Right here.
He has done a lot of things to me. So no, I don't regret calling him that word. Because any man, I don't care what skin color you are, any person who tries to steal your house
and your home
is a fucking fucking four little fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
Fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
And they said something they didn't like, it was automatically that fucking nigger.
I love black people.
Black lives matter.
I love black people.
Black lives matter.
I love black people.
Well, these Black Lives Matter, they did take a kneel peacefully, and you didn't fucking listen to them. Is there lingering racism in me? Maybe. I'm with Ice Cube. Yeah. I'm with Ice-T. Yeah. I'm with Snoop Dogg.
I love black people.
Yeah. You want me to feel good about black people after being robbed?
I love black people.
Yeah. The fuck you are, it just came
Whoa.
out.
Because I'm not a racist, I love black people.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking racist all day long. Because I'm not a
all
racist,
day long.
I love black people.
Yeah. But it's okay for them to call me a white nigger.
Because I'm not a racist, I love black people.
Yeah. They think what they do, they can get away with because they're black.
I love black people.
Yeah. Go fuck yourselves, all of you.
Because I'm not a racist, I love black people.
Yeah. I don't owe you shit, nigger.
Yes, you do.
I love black people.
Fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
Fucking thug bitches.
I love black people.
And they said something they didn't like, it was automatically that fucking nigger.
I love black people.
Black lives matter.
I love black people.
Black lives matter.
I love black people.
Well, these Black Lives Matter, they did take a kneel peacefully, and you didn't
Oreo
fucking
Jenkins.
listen to them. Is there lingering racism in me? Maybe.
I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger.
I'm a Niger.
Niger, like a major Niger.
Oh.
Derive what word I'm saying.
This is when she could stand. This is back when she was able to stand.
saying it.
White nigger. Call me a white nigger.
I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger, like a major Niger.
I'm part Nigerian, which is where we get the N-word.
Wow, look at that was before he became anorexic.
So does that give me clout in the community? I'm just reporting facts, folks. That's all I'm doing. I'm like Alex Jones reporting facts.
I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger. I'm a Niger, like a major Niger.
Like when you accept Jesus, it changes your DNA. I believe that.
What the fuck is so interesting about Michelle Obama, and what the fuck did she do in the White House that made her so great anyway? And is it because she's black? Is that the only greatness she has, is she's black?
Oh my god.
You want to try to be in the cool I'm not racist card game? I'm not racist card game.
Sweet.
People, and you want to talk about me.
Yeah.
You want to talk about me when you're under a show.
I do a show that me and TJ started 11 years ago, and TJ has not been on it since 2017. This is the best she's got right here.
Wish I could throw some, but times is tough and hookers ain't cheap.
Hey, you're right about that, and that's more than enough. If I can get, a few more of those, we'll be golden here. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, so now we're $150 roughly from the goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you.
Started by him. Shut the fuck up.
No, I won't. I won't shut the fuck up. In fact, I'm going to play this on my own channel right now to show you that I don't give a shit what you're saying right now.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I won't.
Like, seriously.
No.
Shut the fuck up. You have nothing to say. You can't come to me and try to put some moral relevance on.
I didn't. I joked with you by saying a meme and I only said it once. It wasn't like I was spamming it over and over and over again. I just said, better not go live, Shanny. And then you're like, what? And then I'm like, better. And then Rev started piping up, and I'm like, better not go live, Rev. And he's like, oh no, TJ's great. I love TJ. Yeah, that's hence the thumbnail. Shanny gets triggered.
On who I am as a person when you're literally on that show under TJ, who's
under TJ. I'm not under him. I'm not under TJ. TJ has not been involved with this show for the better part of a decade.
Said the most vile things and admitted to sleeping with a 14-year-old when he was in his 20s.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did not admit to that.
So shut the fuck up.
Holy shit, you got receipts on him.
Oh shit. Hold on. What is Rev saying now? Rev, you were just saying how much you liked him. And now you're like, "Oh, look, you got receipts on him." What?
Shut the fuck up.
Hold on, Rev, you were just talking about how awesome he was. See, Rev is such a little peon. Like, he won't even be like, no, wait, I like TJ. He'll just be like, oh, yep, you got the receipts on him.
Come to me. No more. I'll expose your asses.
I'd rather you expose my ass than expose your ass any day. Your ass would give me nightmares for the rest of my... Well, I've actually, unfortunately, already seen it. But it was from like 5 years ago, so I can only imagine what it looks like now.
Plain and simple. Bye.
Oh, and this is when she banned us. I thought you weren't mad.
Bye.
Oh my god, that was rough.
That was so rough, Shanny. You're so awesome. Forget about all the shit I just said. That totally contradicted what you said.
Note this. I'm probably the only YouTuber on YouTube that will ban the Drunken Peasants.
No. That's not even close to true. What? You're the only YouTuber that'll... Do you know how easy it is? We've been banned so many times. What are you talking about?
Because they're...
I'll tell you what, though. YouTube banned you, but you're still here. It's ban evasion. Just pointing that out.
Fucking hypocrites.
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite.
It was rough.
And they're all about the goddamn money.
Hell, motherfucking yeah! Tip train! Tip train!
And I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. You don't have any money.
I'm about helping people. Okay? I'm not about exploiting.
I'm about helping people. She thinks when she makes a video about something, it helps whoever she made the video about. So the trafficked children, she's helping trafficked children when she does that. Did you know that? Yeah, she's just helping the trafficked children.
In people for personal gain. Thank you.
Hey, help Rev by wiping your own ass. Ozempic helped Rev more because Rev gets to eat.
Trying.
Tip
VP gets the
trying.
monies.
Here comes the money. I love that gif of my little dog humping the shit out of her hump toy.
Thank you.
That's right.
She acts like she just owned us beyond recognition. All she did was shit talk TJ, who like I haven't been involved with in the longest time.
Okay. So never come to me, drunken peasants, with your...
And then she criticized him for saying the N-word. There's all these recordings of her saying the N-word. Ooh, I hate her one tooth that's like, she took one tooth and made it into two teeth. It's like broken out in the middle. Ah.
Bullshit. Never.
Nah, you've been around too long. You've seen it all.
God, he's such a little bitch. Rev is such a little bitch.
I'm too old school for these fuckers.
I know.
I got all the receipts. I know all the tea. No, like, you didn't say anything, really. No one, you didn't say shit.
I love it how these drunken peasants act like they're so...
Oh my God, look at that fucking arm. Look at that arm. I was watching a video of hers yesterday and she's like, I'm starting to see definition now in my arm. It's like, what? She was talking about Ozempic almost like it's steroids. And it's supposed to like build muscle, but it doesn't. It just makes you hungry. Or it makes it so that you're not hungry is what I meant to say.
Moral.
Yeah, Shanny, yeah. Yeah. Shanny's like, ooh, tabula Zulu, and she and Rev's like,
When?
Oh, they're always freaking complaining about some kind of Christian.
oh, she's doing the Brett Keane thing where it's like, oh, you hate because I'm a Christian, a God believer.
And how crazy they are when they support a piece of shit like TJ.
I'm pretty sure Rev just said he supported him at the beginning here. I know you're used to blocking him out. That's what I think. I think Shanny is so used to just ignoring whatever Rev says that she didn't hear how much Rev had just praised TJ, like right before she said all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like gushed over TJ, and now she's trying to make me seem like a bad person for an association I had with TJ 8 years ago. So shouldn't they be debating this? But you notice Rev isn't saying shit right now. He's like, oh yeah, okay.
Well. I don't think they should be pointing out anybody's behaviors.
Yeah, don't be pointing out other people's behaviors when
Okay.
your dude is paying your freaking bills. That
What? He pays my bills? Whoa. Can I get all the money back I've been paying to the bills then? If he's supposed to have been paying them all this time?
do that vile stuff.
But I thought the whole point of the Drunken Peasants was to be edgy and cool, which equals to them.
They're too fucking old to be edgy and cool, first of all.
No, but
What? You're not that much younger than me. You're almost the same age as me.
let me finish.
Let me finish, damn it.
The idea behind that is being very evil and edgy.
Yeah, well, they can go ahead and be evil, but they look like old-ass men who probably haven't slept with a woman in years.
Yowzers.
Oh my God, this next part is so gross. Get ready for it. Buckle up. This next part is so fucking gross. Get ready.
Anyway. And don't talk about me not getting laid. I got laid last night.
That's right. You took care of that.
And it was fun.
Good shit.
It was. It was great.
Really good.
It was good. It was very good.
Because you're on the Ozempic, you're starting to get those areas that are very much more tight and...
He's like, since you're on Ozempic, you're starting to get those areas that are a little more tight. Those areas. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I can get that leg over.
See, Revy Poo is getting a little treat from me lately. He's getting the skinny me.
He's getting a treat lately. He's getting skinny Shanny. Did you know that? Hey, you know, the JD Vance technique doesn't sound so bad when you think about Shanny. Like just fucking couch cushions instead.
I'll tell you what. I can do the leg over move way better now.
See.
I can do the leg over move. Wait, does he could you imagine like if her legs were like up on his shoulders, how heavy that would be to deal with that?
Super.
See? And you remember this like bag thing? It's like so super loose that I'm not going to be able to wear it very much soon.
Her moo-moo is getting too big. Picture it, ya mum. Picture it. Picture it. Picture Shanny's two big-ass drumsticks draped over Rev's shoulders, and he's, like, barely holding it up. You know?
Like, it falls
Picture
down.
it.
It's true.
And then you see my boobies.
Oh,
I did do something interesting today.
What did you do?
I looked up Hungry Fat Chick before she was known as Hungry Fat Chick.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I did not look. That's for Shanny.
I saw everything of Hungry Fat Chick.
I
don't like the look on her face.
And you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Candy's got a pretty face, man.
I'd fuck her.
Yeah.
That was so male. Like, I'd fuck her.
Yeah.
That's literally like some of my buddies.
Oh.
What do you think of fucking Teresa? Yeah, I'd fuck her. That was literally you just now.
Exactly.
That was male, but it was cool though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Give me it. That's it.
Bounce.
That's it.
Bounce.
Damn. Candy Godiva.
What does the freaky look in the backgrounds? Pure and utter bliss and pleasure. And a lot of giggling and ooh,
a lot of giggling.
That stuff.
Good foreplay is one of the best things.
It is.
All right.
It's a beautiful thing.
Making out. Foreplay is probably in my mind just as good as the act. I think.
Yeah, I love kissing.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine kissing her? Like, first of all, you know she smells and tastes like cigarettes, and then she's got all those rotten teeth, and you know her breath probably smells like a mixture of cigarettes and whatever else she ate. So it's in this case Thai curry.
I really love kissing.
Some fun shit.
You guys, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Hi, Gavi.
Oh my God! It's the
Do you
boy.
want to show yourself, Gavin boys?
This is a baby.
Or do you want food?
Oh my God! He's obsessed with the meow mix.
So you want some meow mix, boy? You want food? Or come here.
Thai curry and sardines.
Oh my God!
Come on.
The baby.
The people want to see the Gavin boys.
People love Gavin.
Come here.
This is a boy.
Come here, boy.
Come here, boy. Come on.
Come here. Come jump. Around. 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 He's like, no, I'm going to rub my face
And I just yawned.
on the furniture. He wants food.
He does. All right, you'll get your foods right now, Gavin. Do you want food?
Get your foods. Get your foods.
Yes.
On the tablecloth.
What's around her mouth? What's going on, like, around her mouth?
Woo-hoo. Sorry.
Is it dried up food?
You know what? I need to listen to some System of the Down.
Syndrome of a Down.
Live from the tablecloth.
You have a question, Gerald. What is your question? I never slept with a 14-year-old. TJ slept with a 14-year-old.
Oh, that's quite a claim.
Get off my channel, dumb shit.
Oh, God, that's good food.
Do I love Israel?
How much of the food did Rev get to eat?
The government of Israel right now, currently? Absolutely not. But do I love the Israeli people? Without my heart and soul.
Of course.
Fuck the governments of this world, though. Like, for reals. They're all corrupt, monster warmongers. And I'm just not for that. Like, if they actually decided to be mature adults and actually sat down as leaders and talked amongst each other and did that thing called, like, diplomacy, maybe people wouldn't fight as much. But, like, right now, both sides are at fault. I'm not taking sides. I think both governments are idiots, and I'm talking about any war in any place, everywhere. Okay, it takes two to tango, and to go and place blame solely on one country when the other country is throwing bombs too, is pretty unfair of an analysis and judgment. I think people need to stop the violence. People need to realize that people don't need to die for you to get what you want. And I'm ready for these old ass, cranky ass men to die, so people can stop these wars, and we don't have to do this shit anymore.
Okay.
So
That sounds correct.
look,
Tango.
like, serious, the world would be a better place when these old men finally die. And that includes Trump, Putin, Bibi Netanyahu,
Bill
Zelensky, Bill Gates. Yeah.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates is not on the same level as those other people. Like,
Bill Gates, let's take him out. The
he's not like a political leader.
Koch brothers, let's take them out. And then, you know, the Rockefellers and all of
The Rockefellers? I mean, there's still some Rockefellers, but they're not anywhere near what they used to be.
them. You know, once they finally die off, the world will be a better place because we won't have these stupid people getting profit from fucking warfare and bloodshed, and we can finally focus on.
I don't think they're profiting from the warfare. There are companies that make like weapons and shit that profit from it, but usually war is an expenditure.
On taking care of each other.
That's just true.
But until then, we're not going to have a stable ass world. We're going to have people fighting each other and acting like douchebag men, like they are.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think Harrison Ford was just correct.
Yeah, Shaddy. Yeah.
No, he went up there, he said, look, our generation really messed this shit up. We got to step back, let the new generation take over, and that's it.
I agree.
I think he's right, yeah.
I'm a peacemaker. I'm not a warmonger. Okay? I'm a philanthropist. I love giving people money.
Who does she give money to? She's a philanthropist. And they were just talking about Bill Gates being evil. Like, sure, Bill Gates has done wrong things, but Bill Gates is way more of a philanthropist than Shanny could ever be. I mean, like, even though they're divorced, there still is the Bill and Linda Gates Foundation, and they do, like, worldwide philanthropy. Like, they've helped a bunch of small African villages get clean water and proper sanitation and that kind of shit. There's definitely some. Also, another thing is, like, they cared a lot about getting vaccinations to third world nations too.
Love helping people out. Okay?
Yes, that's what I was saying. War is a government expenditure, but private companies profit from it. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I said. But she was making it seem like the leaders of these countries are getting rich off of the war when they're not.
I'm a humanitarian.
You're a humanitarian. Is that because you eat humans? That's what she thinks a humanitarian is, kind of like a vegetarian. She's a humanitarian. She's going to make Rev into jerky. He's halfway there already. We saw what he looked like 5 years ago and what he looks like now. Some of that revelation jerky.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? I'm an advocate for those who seek or have injustice. I believe in free speech, but I also think if you come to someone's channel or household and you start speaking shit to them, they should be able to kick you out of their lives because you're being indecent. My core belief is peace, harmony, love, and justice. In the most fairest, most compassionate way. That's who I truly am as a person. And you can try to turn me into the monster you want me to be all you want, but I'm going to keep helping people. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep speaking my mind. I'm going to keep being an advocate. I'm going to keep living my life and trying to focus on me and what's best for me and my family. Okay? I'm going to keep doing me, and there's nothing anyone else can do about it.
I mean, you'll do something about it eventually.
Because I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see people toxic, I kick them out of my life.
Then why is the guy who went to jail for beating your kid still with you? Right? Didn't the guy who, aren't you sitting like arm's length away from the guy who like beat one of your kids and ended up in jail for it?
And I think people really need to start realizing it. The most compassionate, loving thing you can do for a person who is cruel and insane is to leave them alone and kick them out of your life.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. I mean, Rev could have kicked her out too.
That's the most loving thing. Let them realize the consequences of their actions instead of allowing them to manipulate or be horrible in a situation.
Yeah.
No, I'm not drunk. And you keep saying that, you're going to be blocked.
What the hell?
Triggered.
And meth. Get out of here, stupid.
You do kind of have meth mouth, but you eat too much for someone who's on meth.
Not drunk at all.
No. I'm really done with their stupid shit.
Yeah.
God, you never seen her drunk, guys. She doesn't act drunk at all.
No. Do you think it's
Pretty sure I've seen her drunk, like back when you guys had a bunch of money.
this? Like my cheeks being blushed? Is that what makes you think? Here, I'm gonna show you what made my cheeks flush looking.
That's cute.
It's called blush.
No way. Impossible.
Rev loves this.
I know, it's shocking that there's something that can make my cheeks rosy like this.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, man.
Who could believe that?
And I don't only put this on my cheeks, I put it on my nose because I think a little blush on your nose is cute.
I think that's super cute, yeah.
Makes you look like you've been drinking too much.
It's a good tip.
So ha 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 on you.
That's right.
Mmm.
Joe Tacopina in court today.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. Ooh.
I know. That was me how I felt about the Drunken Peasants doing their like closed fucking stupid threats.
How is that a threat? Really? Better not go live?
Ooh.
Better
what are you gonna do? Make fun of me some more?
Yes, I will actually.
Dumb shits.
Better not go live. Like, what the hell is that?
They don't even know what it is. They don't know what Better Not Go Live is. Better not go live.
Oh no. What am I supposed to do with my life?
You better not go live. It's funny because she was already live too. She didn't get the irony of that.
Oh no.
Oh, that's it. We got blocked. We gotta go stream sniper.
Yeah, man. We have no.
I didn't stream sniper. I went and did other stuff. And then I came back and now I'm watching it.
Nothing better to do in our life. Let's go harass another woman.
How do we
Because
harass
we gotta
you?
show what kind of misogynistic incels we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's the best thing we could do with our life.
I need more Cheetos to jerk off with.
Man.
I need more Cheetos to jerk off with. Cheetos to jerk off with. What does that mean?
Where's my freaking Red Bull? I don't know where my Red Bull is.
Is she trying to impersonate me? I don't drink Red Bull. Like I have before, but I don't think I've ever said where is my Red Bull ever on here. What is this?
Oh no.
I haven't seen my dick in 10 years.
I haven't seen my dick in 10 years.
Not because I'm fat, but because it's really small.
Jesus. My God. Damn.
Hold on. Isn't Jason's dick known as the baby carrot? Didn't he have the nickname Baby Carrot? Should they really be making small dick jokes about anybody else? Right? I mean, like, he put his dick out there when they made their gross porn, so people actually know what his dick looks like, and everyone said Baby Carrot. It basically was his porn name.
Anyway.
I'll never forget that video that they put on Twitter where like it's like Shanny's face first, like in front of the camera, and she's like, "Oh yeah, fuck me, Rev, fuck me," and then you can see Shanny's like mountainous ass behind her, and then you can see Rev's like face like barely like looking up over her like giant ass mounds, and he's all like, yeah, like like from behind, and you can see like her like jiggly ass like jiggling around every time he like thrusts into it, and she's all like, hey, that's the way you fuck me, Rev. Like that. Oh, that's, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it.
Sassy girl, give me a break.
Then they'll come at me like, how dare you laugh at that?
You know what it is?
Carrot. No.
It's that
Baby carrot. Baby carrot.
spice in the Thai food, and it's giving us endorphin rushes.
Endorphin rushes. Endorphin rushes. Endorphin rushes. Endorphin rushes. Endorphin rushes. The Thai food. Is she trying to say Thai food is like an aphrodisiac or something? Endorphin rushes.
Make him feel good, yeah.
Yeah, man.
They're getting horny off the Thai food.
Definitely.
If you want energy, eat Thai food.
That's right.
Ooh, there's another snack food. Can you
Look at that arm and like how the arm like melts into her like armpit. It's so weird.
give
Wow.
the Truvy? The Truvu?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, I want to show you guys this other snack food that I found. Because
Remember when they were moving from Colorado to Pennsylvania and they got stuck on the train tracks? And there's all those snacks like laid out all over the dashboard of their car. And they had like shit that you knew they just like pissed away money on, like WWE title belts and shit like that. Yeah, Jason, call the cops. Yeah. But yeah, she had like a stockpile of snacks, like fig bars and shit.
yeah, I'm telling you, this is the wave of the future in snacking instead
In snacking.
of having ice cream.
The wave of the future of snacking.
This is a great. What I'm about to show you is like the
She's
greatest
wringing her
replacement
hands
to
like
ice
this.
cream ever. Ever.
Beautiful.
Yes. This is Truvu. And it's got a thin layer of milk and white chocolate on it.
Yeah, this is not healthy food. You said you don't eat a lot of sugar or fat anymore. But here's sugar and fat.
And
So good.
it's 90 calories per serving. The Truvu.
Which is 5 of them, right?
5 to 7 pieces.
5 to 7.
5 to 7 pieces is the serving size, by the way.
Nice.
And it's 90 calories.
90 calories per serving. How big is a serving? Is it one piece? Because the calories are per serving, and we don't know what a serving of this is yet.
5 grams of fat. And the carbs is 10 grams. So it's good for a snack, by the way. Because it
How did she say it? I missed it.
has just really natural sugars. And I just want to show you one, how it looks. Like, you only need like maybe 3-4 of them. You don't need the whole thing, you know. you know, these are so good.
They're beautiful.
Look at that arm, dude. You don't know where the arm ends and like her torso begins. Look at that shit. She truly is a ham planet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
I love these things.
Oh, God.
When she's underwater, she probably looks like a stingray.
But, like, I don't eat a lot of them because, you know, diabetes and shit. But,
Oh, my God.
like, if I'm really needing something, I recommend this. Like, this is a way...
Oh my god, look how dirty Jason's
I don't
hand
eat a lot of
is.
them because, you know, diabetes and shit, but like if I'm really needing something, I recommend this.
What's with all the black shit in the palm of his hand? What is that? This is making me never want to eat this shit, even if it was good.
Like, this is a wave of the future, and you get, like, all the nutrition from the raspberries. And raspberries are actually really low on the glycemic index, so this is really good.
And they have
pipe burns. Is it from the crack pipe, or is it meth pipe? What say you?
Really good.
antioxidants.
Yes, and antioxidants. You're right. You're right.
Anti-cancer stuff.
Yes.
Anti-cancer
and you get your
stuff.
little chocolate pickup.
So good.
I know,
This
right?
video is pro-cancer stuff.
This is like the best stuff in the world. I'm not kidding you. So like this is, you have to put it in your freezer, okay? It's frozen.
Yeah.
But it's like, it really does help when you need some kind of like
Big time, actually.
up, you know, because I don't eat a lot on Ozempic.
Ozempic. They did have a successful ad campaign by using that song. I mean, more people probably know, like younger people, they'll be like, oh, they'll hear the original song, what's it called? It's Magic, on the radio, and they'll be like, hey, that's the Ozempic song.
I can only have like maybe like not even a fistful.
Look at that fist. She's got like weird, is that a knuckle? Or is that like a weird tumor growing out of her hand? Dude, you know how like I have this, like this bone that comes out here? Instead of having that, she has a big dent. Her bone like is so low under her like flesh that it causes it to be a dent on her arm. She's got barnacles.
Full of food. So like in my stomach.
Better not go live, Shanny. I'll tell you what, you got away with it this time, but you better not go live again, Shanny.
So,
Please like the stream, by the way. Liking the stream helps out a lot. Please give the stream a big fat like. That would be amazing. And also, if you got a couple bucks to spare, please support the channel by using the link pinned in the top of the chat right there. That helps out a lot as well. Thank you. We're on with the video.
I'm very
Who gave you permission to go live, Shanny?
much so happy how life is going right now. And I'm grateful.
Her whole world is this couch. That's what she does all day. And then she gets up and poops in a commode. And then Rev has to wipe it up.
For all the support I'm getting, all the love I'm getting. Thank you, really. You know, because I really wanted to change my lifestyle.
Yeah, I wonder where do they both sleep on that couch? Or do they have a bed?
You know, I'll tell you the truth. I got sick of being sick.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
In a chair or on the couch or in the bed and, you know, feeling completely helpless and hopeless and not being able to see a future for myself.
That's her text notification, by the way, the jingle bells.
And just feeling so low, you know, and depressed and just, but like, I'm glad I took the time out that I needed because I had to take a break.
Have you had your break today?
Had to rethink things and change my lifestyle, and I have. I've gone months with a changed lifestyle. And I like it. I like eating clean. I like having foods.
You took a drug that forces you to eat differently. like you have no other choice while you're taking this drug.
That are fresh and healthy, and I don't eat a lot of meat, though. I'll be honest. I don't want it. I want vegetables and fruit. Like, that's the number one thing.
And chocolate and sugar and pizza.
That I really crave on Ozempic is like raw fruits and vegetables, and then every once in a while I have like chicken or like fish or shrimp or something, because I need the protein.
There's other ways to get protein,
because Ozempic can really go after your protein. So I make sure that I'm aware of my protein count, but I think I'm doing good. And I'm proud of myself.
Should be.
And there's no comment that's negative that's saying I'm not making any progress that would make me believe that.
Right.
So you should stop wasting your time by typing it. Because I know I'm winning this battle. I know I'm winning this battle.
You are.
I don't need you to tell me, because I know, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm staying strong. I'm staying on course.
Staying strong. She's staying strong.
I actually have, for the first time in my life, a focus and a drive. Something I haven't had in years. And it's working, and I like it, and I love it, and I'm feeling better about myself. I'm feeling better in my body, and this is like really important to those who are struggling with their weight, to know that once you go through the struggle of going through it and you start seeing the results, it's so worth it. The energy you get, the drive you get, you start getting your confidence back. And
what is she talking about? What is different? Is she trying to pretend like things are very different when they're not really different at all?
You start feeling better.
She can't walk because she's too heavy to walk. Her legs, the strength of her legs can't support the weight of her entire body. So she can't walk. And she's like 41 years old.
Better than what you did, because I know a lot of people think that obesity is just caused by food. No, it's multiple things. Okay, a lot of women suffer from polycystic ovarian syndrome, which are cysts in the ovary and can cause hormonal imbalances, which can bring up the weight. Majority of women who are overweight have it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and there's a look that comes with it too.
There is.
It really is.
There is. So there's a struggle with that. And then there's the depression aspect of the situation, The
depressed part of it.
Most people who are obese struggle from depression. So, a lot.
I would say that's true for a lot of people who are alcoholics too.
A lot of people want to call obese people lazy, but it's like if you mentally.
I don't know if it's lazy, because like you can still be lazy and not be obese. It's more of a food addiction. It's an addiction to food. So I wouldn't automatically assume someone's lazy just because they're obese. Well, I mean, if they're obese, they're gonna be more lazy because it takes more effort to move around. But I wouldn't say it's the laziness that made them obese. It's just an addiction to food, and the cause of that can be different from person to person.
Cannot physically go from point A to point B. You just mentally can't go there, and you have no drive. And you're being shamed, saying you're lazy about the situation. It's horrible. It's horrible to do to someone, because it's like, I'm not lazy. It's just, I don't know.
You are lazy. You are lazy. You didn't get obese because you were lazy. You got obese because you just eat a shit ton of food and you like starved your boyfriend because you guys couldn't afford enough food for both of you to eat your fill. Well, you eat more than your fill, but you
do this stuff anymore. I don't feel good about myself. I feel sad.
Yeah, you can lose your will to go forward.
Yeah. Rev is gonna make Rev will be jerky eventually.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You can't make a good meal out of Rev because there's not a lot of meat on him. So turn him into jerky.
Yes.
And that's a lot of times when you see somebody's house is messed up, that's what's going on.
Yeah, messed up houses. There's another thing. Messed up house means depression.
No, I mean, not necessarily.
Yeah.
You can't blame everything on depression.
Period.
I think so.
Yep,
I think so.
Absolutely.
It's people.
What about lack of house? What's the cause of that? Because isn't that what you guys have? What about having a house and selling it to G-Man for $1? What do you call that?
Lacking the will to do something.
Even pick up a broom or anything.
Man, they had it made. They had the, because we always talk about the $700,000, but they were also given a house that they just abandoned because they didn't want to live there anymore. So they had it made. They owned a house that they could live in, and they had almost $1 million cash in the bank, like $750,000 cash in the bank. They had it made. They didn't have to pay rent. So they moved to Colorado, and did they like rent out their house? They could have done that. If they didn't want to live where the house they owned was, they could have rented it out and used that money to help pay for the shit in Colorado while they were living there. But they didn't do that. They just left that house empty for years, and then they let G-Man move into it. And then when they were about to have all their shit taken away because they owed all this money, they ended up selling it to G-Man for $1 so that they couldn't take it from him because it was G-Man's property, and then G-Man just kept it and sold it later.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
To clean a dish.
Exactly.
That's what happened. It happens.
Calling someone lazy is you make an excuse for their condition that they have.
You're lazy. You are lazy, but you didn't get obese necessarily for being lazy. You are lazy because you're obese. Like you can't do as much because your weight stops you from doing a lot of things that an able-bodied person would be able to do. But also, I mean, you're lazy because you don't do anything. You put no effort into anything.
Like it's judging them. Like if you really wanted to motivate someone, show them by example.
Or go help them clean it up, you know?
Yeah, you could help them, like, come here. You want to help me with this? Come on, let's do the dishes together.
Exactly.
And make it fun for them.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like, support matters. Like, are you going to be a douchebag to someone who's struggling, or are you just going to be like, oh, I see that you need help. Let me help you.
Exactly.
Have you done that today for anyone? I triple dog dare you tomorrow to help someone that actually needs help.
Who are you helping? You do not help anybody. And I'm not saying you have to, but you make it, you act all high and mighty saying that you do help people when you don't. Objectively, you help nobody but yourself. And you make all the people around you's lives miserable.
And not do it because of any gain, but do it because it's the right thing to do.
Who do you help, Shanny? Where are your kids?
You'll thank me for that. Because it makes you feel good helping others out. It makes you feel good when you know that people are thankful for whatever you do to help them. It feels good. It's like, wow, I did that. I made the world a better place. Maybe not change the world necessarily, but you made the world a better place because you took away someone's sorrow or suffering. You know?
You help the world, but one person at a time.
Yeah, exactly. You want to change the world, do it one person at a time.
Starting with yourself.
Her way through most of that money. Let her boys live in filth and then somehow let Rev drive them onto train tracks. Unlash the whaleboat.
That is what happened. That is exactly what happened. The majority of that money went to feeding Shanny.
Because you can't help no one if you don't love yourself.
No, you gotta love yourself. You gotta learn how to love yourself. Even if you have to isolate yourself from the whole world. And just sit down and think as long as you need. It may be months to just sit down and think. But it helps.
It does.
Like, cleanse yourself of all that social noise that so many people have nowadays.
Oh, God.
It's like being schizophrenic, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, schizophrenic. Yeah. Oh my God.
But once you take that break, that social media break, come back to social media and present yourself. And keep giving yourself social media breaks. You know?
That should be a practice that people have through their whole life.
Yeah, don't make social media like an all-day thing. Give it like maybe an hour or two or something if necessary.
There's no way she follows this rule herself. No way.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, just like put it down. It's not that it's important as you think. Because all it is one pissing contest after another pissing contest. One exchange of another's opinion upon another one's opinion. And in essence, if you look at it, opinions are completely subjective, which means it's all fucking bullshit at the end of the day, vanity.
That's correct.
So
yeah, I like how he switches it up. He's like, yeah, that's correct.
Like, it doesn't really fucking matter what someone fucking thinks about you.
Love your opinion. Everyone's got one, like an asshole.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what someone has to say about you. Be yourself. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because the person who's saying shit to you, they're being who they are.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be who I am, and your little fucking attitude isn't going to affect me.
It's like that video we were watching with about telling about Candy's history.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's like that was her life.
Yeah. It was like almost like she was trying to attempt to have Candy somehow go back in the past and change her
Gonna take you back to the past.
It's so dumb to
I'm
judge
gonna criticize the way you lived your life. Like,
but that's her story to give.
Yeah. And her kids love her.
You take her story,
her kids love her,
and you exploit her story, and you turn it into something that it isn't. Like,
she should be in jail for what the boys suffered. Yeah. I mean, Rev went to jail for a little while because of his role, some of his role in it. But yeah, I mean, child neglect is a serious crime. I wonder why she wasn't prosecuted.
You like in this.
By the way, I appreciate the super chats, and if that's your preferred way of donating to the stream, I'm all for it. I am trying to help with the stream goal, which is through Streamlabs. So if you want to, you can use PayPal or whatever through it. It's pinned in the top of the chat. But if your preferred way is super chats, feel free. That's cool. I just want to put that out there.
Video, they said Candy wasted her life.
Whatever. No.
That's subjective.
Right there, you toss that out.
That is a very subjective opinion because honestly, Candy's brought a lot of people happiness in life, and I think that matters.
You know how many people she may have
Matters.
helped not self-terminate?
Yeah,
By just watching
exactly.
her eat.
Exactly.
What?
The
I don't know
hell?
who they're talking about.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Like, if you make someone happy, you're worth it.
Yeah.
You're not wasting your life if you're making someone happy.
That's right.
Because you're putting less suffering in the world.
That's why people like Robin Williams were treasures.
Robin Williams was a treasure.
Yeah.
I wish he loved himself more.
Yeah.
He
I know.
did. I mean, like, he had like a horrible illness that he had trouble dealing with. That was the problem.
I'm not convinced that's how he went, but anyway.
All right.
Yeah, because
Who knows?
nothing's real. Everything's a conspiracy.
Who knows? Who knows?
But anyway, guys,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get off here. I love you guys.
Pretty
You guys are awesome. Peace and Maranatha, my loves. Remember to do good for others. It's important. Remember, if you add less suffering in the world, your life matters.
I have an Instagram model wife.
Ah, ugh. Why is he wearing sunglasses so he can't see how far his eyes have sunken in?
Bye, guys.
I love him.
I have an Instagram model wife, is what he said. An Instagram model wife. Peace and Maranatha. Wow. I was watching this. Here's like an old documentary about Shanny.
I weep for mankind.
Cause you're stepping on my fucking territory, motherfucker. You're stepping on my territory. And I don't appreciate it. You leave that guy alone.
That I have a baby, because I don't. People will make it a fact that I have a baby.
Because I use the word the correct way.
Right.
If I call you a nigger, it means you're an ignorant motherfucker.
Relate. Maybe I'll do some requests or two.
Yeah, if you get a request to masturbate in the cover,
Oh, yeah.
Go back. You want to sit on the curb? Sit down.
Can you just take these off me? I promise.
I cannot take them off.
Or loosen
Sorry.
them, please. It takes way too far. You are a liar and a deceiver because of that.
Actually, I'm not going to eat anything today because I shat myself.
Oh,
I think
God.
triggering is funny, too. Now go whine and scream like big, stupid bitches.
Today, I introduce you to a woman who goes by Shanny for Christ. Now, Shanny's story has not met a full narrative yet. This is a person of interest. And that means, Shanny, you get to be the first person in my new series. My new series I'm going to be calling Persons of Interest. In this series, I will be covering eccentric individuals on the internet that are not quite
I don't know who this person is, the person who made the video, but I thought we'd check
prolific
it out.
enough for a female lolcow when it comes to large, mentally ill women who parade.
This was during an era where a lot of people used avatars that weren't really animated. They just had a few different poses.
Themselves on the internet for attention. She really is an example of a woman who goes on the internet to display their obvious mental illness. Many times this happens, the person can be pitiable and even relatable to others suffering from the same problems. But instead of that, Shanny is a vile woman, and at least from what I can see, a bad mother. I'm not here to say
I think this was before the kids got taken away.
CPS on this woman, but I want you to keep in mind
Somebody
as you watch
did.
This is a mother of two, and try to imagine that this is your mom doing what Shanny does in the public eye. Horrifying. The reason I got interested in making a video on Shanny was due to her getting a board dedicated to her on a gossip site known as Kiwi Farms. Wink. I had been archiving her videos since September of last year in case she got some kind of recognition. Looks like I made a good choice. The introduction for Shanny on the website Kiwi Farms reads, "A quick look through her videos shows Shanny's every stereotype of fat white trash, including, but not limited to, various arrests and brushes in with the law, poor life decisions, drug use, multiple husbands resulting in ignored children who have seen horrors, evictions, name changes, and internet attention whore, which attracted a small, but ever-growing, cadre of haters whom she blames for all of her problems. Shanny has the tendency to respond to anyone who talks about her on YouTube, and seems to
yes, we demonstrated that today.
Believe you have to tell your audience."
And Foodie Beauty did it. I think it's because she's kind of a clout whore. So anyone that gives her attention, she'll try to get more attention. She loves negative attention, so...
And not to bully and harass the subjects of your videos. So let me cover my bases here. Don't go to Shanny's channel and break TOS. There we go. The cast of characters in the world of Shanny is diverse. We already have Shanny, the star of our show, an overweight woman rapidly approaching 40, with 2 kids, no job, and an online history of being insane. Next, we have G-Man. G-Man is crazy as well. He is another Christian YouTuber, whose relationship with Shanny is rocky throughout their online life. He's also a grifter. Next, we have Chantel Marie, aka Foodie Beauty, another large woman approaching middle age, with no future prospects in anything successful. Chantel is a sad woman who eats on camera for a living.
Better not break TOS.
And by living, she can't really cover her bills, and she's a public mockery throughout the YouTube community. Next, we have Rev.
I think
Sending some love your way while I drink my cherry shoof. If you haven't had it, I'd recommend it.
Oh yeah, yes. It's a Belgian beer, right? Is that what it is? La Chauffe? Or maybe I'm thinking of something different. I don't know. Why would you debate me, Amazing Atheist? But thank you so much. We're at 85% now. Thank you.
Revelation News, also known as Jason. Jason is Shanny's current significant other. Reading directly from the Kiwi Farms about Jason.
Oh yes, I've had it.
Jason, known to the internet as the Reverend or Rev. Together they are known as Rev and Shanny, and they will live stream for hours on end from their squalid bedroom.
$131.72 away.
Rev's claim to fame is his tiny baby carrot dick, which he tries
We brought that up earlier.
futilely to cram into Shanny on their OnlyFans page. Jason also has his own channel, where he posts music videos on an array of subjects, including his tiny penis. Shanny also has 2 children named William and Zachary. But besides discussing the horrors that they experience from being the children of Shanny, they won't be really a focus of this video. They're the victims here. They don't deserve that. You see, Shanny first got notoriety in 2014 when the Drunken Peasants, a commentary podcast, discovered her and the fact that she didn't believe in the moon and featured her as someone to laugh at on one of their shows. After that, she continued to go on the internet as if she was an e-celeb and was best friends with the original leader of the Drunken Peasants, the Amazing Atheist.
You know, I was influenced by people like Brett Kane and the Amazing Atheist.
How are you influenced by that?
How influential was he?
I know TJ when he only had 50 subscribers.
No, you didn't.
I guess all you could say is, you know, me and TJ, we kind of grew up on YouTube in the Great Debate community, and we've never really stopped.
But when I asked the Amazing Atheist about her, he barely remembered her and said, she thought the moon was a hoax. Between then and 2019, Shanny began joining what is called the Great Debate community, talking with other smaller Christian YouTubers and causing chaos throughout. Most notably is a man by the name of G-Man. As mentioned earlier, Shanny had a weird relationship with G-Man over the years. We will start this out by going over Shanny's origin.
Yeah, she had way more teeth. How did all the teeth just rot out? She just stopped taking care of them?
Shanny was raised with abusive parents, according to her at least, which she will bring up continuously to collect victim points and act as an activist for abused children.
Now,
trafficked children.
I'm speaking as that child's advocate at this moment.
Oh my God. Get over yourself.
If you don't know me, Michelle, I'm Shanny for Christ, and I am the daughter of an abusive mother.
Her mom came out. This is why her mom came out and made this the video she made about her. Because she used to accuse her mother of being abusive all the time. And it's come back that she was really the abusive one.
And let me tell you what
Shanny was the abusive one.
in your daughter's mind by the things you are doing to her right now.
But don't let that holier-than-thou attitude fool you at first glance. Shanny is insane, and barely coherent 90% of the time, to the point that I would not be surprised if she was lying about every tale she weaves to her small audience. So Shanny didn't do much on the internet till the year of 2014, to my knowledge. Before making her known debut to the internet, Shanny did divorce her first husband, Alan, July 23, 2010. Not much is known about this husband though. Her first online attention, as mentioned earlier, came in June 2014 when she appeared on the Drunken Peasants live.
Holy shit, I didn't realize that this episode here is getting like or at least it did at one time, like a disclaimer about Freemasonry. Had no idea.
Live stream, where she made many crazy claims that the moon was not real.
God.
Use your words.
Anyway.
Come on.
Hi, Shannon. The floor is yours.
I don't believe space is the way they claim it to be.
That guy.
I don't care what science says. Frankly, I don't give a damn because I believe it's all controlled by the big old Satan right now.
Big old Satan.
She doesn't believe in science because I believe it's controlled by the big old Satan right now.
The big old Satan controlled science.
I just want to know, do you believe the moon exists, or is that not real?
I believe the moon is a light source. Like
what? A big piece of rock?
Wow, so it's not a piece of rock.
This made her a continued featured joke to laugh at on the podcast for a few more episodes. She appeared again on the podcast for a second time. This stream is a great example of Shanny's parenting. In this stream, we find out some more details on Shanny for Christ's beliefs. We found out what she would do if her kids became atheists.
Well, I doubt my children in any way would deny Jesus Christ, so...
But you get my point. That you shouldn't just say, oh, well, I guess I'll have to have very few children because you want to become atheists. It's
the only duty I have...
What is going on?
They're having a Christian atheist discussion on a Google Hangout.
No, I mean, like, I don't know. Am I having audio issues?
No. It's a hangout and a bunch of people
Okay, so there's
talk.
just people talking over each other.
Right.
Okay.
The parent, if they turn to be an atheist, is to feed and clothe them. That's all.
She said her only obligation as a parent for her children, if they became atheists, would be to
Who is this guy talking?
Feed and clothe them.
Then she made her son perform for her, proving to the viewers that she is a highly responsible mother.
Duty.
Yeah.
Let me just prove a point. William, come here.
Here, she's bringing her kid over.
Come here, William. I have a question. Let me just prove my point. William, come here.
Oh, this was so cringy. She made her kid come over and tried to... This is funny. Hold on, I'll show you.
Child abuse.
What do you think of Jesus Christ?
He is awesome.
He's awesome.
He's awesome. Do you love him?
I love him a lot.
Objection.
Tell him how you
leading
read the Bible
witness.
every night.
Yeah. And I'm just joking. What she's doing here isn't child abuse, obviously.
I read the Bible for like 30
Here,
minutes.
come closer here. They gotta hear you. Come on, tell them. Tell them.
Tell them, slave.
Bible
Tell them how much you love my Christ child.
30 minutes almost every day, and 2 chapters.
She's telling him what to say.
And mostly in the summer.
Then in this video, the son claimed Shanny forced him to believe in God.
This is his own wanting to do this.
His own wanting to do this.
He's doing it on his own
sure.
accord?
Kids love the Bible.
I'll have more proof. William, come here.
Again.
He's not, Shannon, he's not going to buy that.
This chair, by the way, got crushed. This chair right here, like, this was a chair that I owned, and it got, like, crushed in a crazy stunt.
William,
Because
have
he
I
believes
forced
the
you? Wait, listen.
I'm
Have
not
I
telling
forced
forced
you
him
in
to
any...
not
Wait,
talk-
listen!
Listen!
Have I forced you in any way to believe in God?
Oh, the child is a reliable witness.
Have I?
Has it reached
No.
No.
Yes.
10 days after this, Shanny appeared on another episode of the Drunken Peasants, titled Drunken Peasants Podcast Special Guest, Zonstar, the not-so-vigilant sheeple Christian. In this one, we found out that Shanny is going after the amazing atheist for cyber harassment.
See what Google could do about this cyberbullying that's going on with me.
Yeah, whatever.
Specific individuals include the amazing atheist, Galaxy Dreams, Eve Real, all saying I'm an endangerment to my children, which I am
your kids did get taken away years after this.
not.
Breckian's family sucks. Woo!
And cause them to take their videos down. I think I might have to take legal action against Galaxy Dreams and the Amazing Atheist and JD Kane and Eve Real. If they continue to do this harassment of me, I will call
the cyber
and
police.
I will
The president. We're gonna call Fox News Security.
I cannot find much about Shanny for Christ after this. The Drunken Peasants Reddit talks about her a bit, on and off, the little details of her life, and I've also found archive channels of her videos, but those were all from recent years. Knowing Shanny, I would bet she was still streaming often during this time, showing off her personality disorder, which she claims is borderline personality disorder, for a limited audience. But the videos are now gone because nobody back then cared to archive her. This would change in recent months as a different group of people would get interest in her. Her court records were looked into, and on September 10th, 2014, she got arrested for driving without insurance. This isn't that interesting, especially considering she will have a more interesting arrest later on. Moving on. In 2015, Shanny and G-Man began attacking each other. Shanny, after allegedly getting some attention from the atheist, began making fun of G-Man for attention. It seemed, at least according to G-Man, Shanny, being for Christ, was dependent on views. This is all weird drama surrounding the Amazing Atheist, Jacqueline Glenn, Cult of Dusty, and more. They are all on the atheist side that Shanny is allegedly sucking up to. This is a hard thing to take sides because both G-Man and Shanny are unhinged. The flip-flopping between fighting and friendship will continue between these two over the next few years, and the best way I can summarize this is it's two crazy people being crazy without being interesting. If 2015 was Shanny trying to suck up to atheists for views, 2016 marks Shanny trying to get attention by being hyperbolic for the sake of shock. She started 2016 with a video called God Caused the Fukushima Earthquake, which I found on an archive channel.
God placing out his judgment when it comes to these animals dying. Loads of animals are dying. You know, a lot of people are blaming it on Fukushima.
Fukushima.
I'm saying it was God who caused it by that earthquake.
Hold on. Is she saying people blamed Fukushima for the earthquake? Okay, yeah, she's just really not making sense.
Fukushima.
Nice try, Shanny. Moving on. Then Shanny bid farewell on February 22nd of that year to YouTube. But like all internet lolcows, that did not last.
You know what? I've been thinking about it long and hard, and
Long and hard.
I think it's time to move on. And I think I want to retire from YouTube.
I found some bowler
Oh yeah, that happened.
atheist who reacted to a video from her a month after this farewell. And according to that video, the video that this person, the atheist, is reacting to from Shanny was made a week before he made his reaction, which means it was after her farewell. In the video that he was reacting to, we found out that Shanny doesn't want Christians to debate with atheists anymore.
Watch out, because I'm actually getting on some Christians' cases right now. Because they need to hear this. Because I keep telling this to them. And they just keep ignoring me. And that's stop debating. Stop.
What is this outfit? Like, what's the headband?
Debating. If you love Jesus, you would stop debating.
Like her quitting YouTube. This doesn't stay consistent with Shanny either. It's like being a crazy lolcow on the internet means you have no ability to have critical thinking. So after this, and after, quitting the internet, Shanny came back with a video called Hey G-Man on June 2nd, 2016. The description of the re-upload of the video reads,
"Where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm gonna go kill Shanny, cause she refuses to debate me."
So after definitely leaving YouTube, Shanny made her expected return within 2 weeks, and as expected, she deleted it. So here's her 18th return to YouTube, which she uploaded June 2nd, 2016.
Okay, this documentary missed the whole, chocolate atheist and we're supposed to be virgins painted white or whatever. That was something.
So my next little category when reviewing Shanny for Christ is a section I want to call the single saga. Along with her relationship with G-Man, Shanny has had many relationships and exes over the years. At some point after her last divorce in 2017, Shanny got married again, but pretty much unsurprising to anyone who has viewed Shanny, that marriage ended in divorce as well. On July 17th, 2017, she divorced her husband, Chris. This divorce caused Shanny to turn to YouTube again and start streaming her messy emotions. We get a lot of the streams from this time from the Fundy archive. The first video from the archive I found was titled, I Am Wrecked, and it was from July 19th, 2017. We found out a lot about her state in these videos. One, we found out that her ex-husband was her best friend.
Like Chris, he was my best friend.
This is fake crying.
My life.
She loves this kind of
I
attention.
gave him everything.
Yeah, it's crazy how she got 2 men to actually marry her, one of them to have 2 kids with her, and now she has another man that blew $1 million on her. Think about that. How desperate were these men? Can someone tell me? How desperate were they?
Drips it away. And I start getting feelings for someone else, and he strips that away.
That she tries to drink herself into a stupor after the divorce.
I don't know how to hold on. I don't know how to find my home.
Oh yeah, earlier they claimed that we've never seen Shanny drunk before.
I don't know how to find anything, and it's like I try to drink myself in a stupor. It doesn't help.
As well as trying to get...
Yeah, she doesn't have a good personality, and she's not attractive. Like physically attractive. She doesn't have any... She's not smart. She's not creative. She's none of those things.
High as fuck, but nothing has worked to fix her.
I tried to get stoned. That didn't help. The only thing I haven't done is get laid, and I doubt that will help.
She then talks about how she needs her Adam and needs her David.
Does she mean the biblical Adam and David?
I need my Adam. I need my David.
I have no idea who these men are.
I think she means the biblical Adam, for Adam and Eve, and the biblical David, King David. I think that's what she's talking about. What do you guys think?
We find out Shanny is not for Christ because she hates Christians.
Would you tell another C what is Christian about not getting your prayers answered? Oh, Christians are the worst in the world, I'll tell you. They are the worst. They make promises to you and then they break them. I don't want to be lonely anymore. I want to be happy.
It's not a pimple.
Shanny does as many more streams crying in this yard, and we find out why next.
It's her conjoined twin that never fully developed.
It came to the point that we had phone sex with each other.
On to the next category. Contradictions about our exes.
Oh no, I'm so glad it's blurred.
Shanny will try to perpetually make everyone else the villain in her story, but her. In a stream from July 27th, 2017, Shanny, as well as her mother, make many accusations against her ex. The stream was on G-Man's channel and was titled, Shanny for Christ has taken over my channel, ... fundraiser. G-Man deleted the stream, but I downloaded it for posterity. In the stream, we learned that G-Man is doing a fundraiser for Shanny. Shanny appeared on the stream in an extremely Christian outfit. Just kidding. If you're listening and not watching out of fear for your eyes, she wore a top with a window for her tit flesh. The two flirted with each other like horny rabbits in the stream.
I can take care of myself.
Okay, alright. Alright, so we're gonna see you bust a rhyme. We're gonna see. Alright.
Shanny was single and on the prowl during this time.
I don't know if I want to know why. That's dangerous.
It's because you're so cute, Scott.
I know.
We learned that
Everybody please like the stream. Do me a favor and like the stream. Thank you.
Shanny's ex-husband left because he was cheating on her with her best friend.
My marriage fell apart. I ended up finding out that he was cheating on me with my best.
It's like plumber crack. It's more like a plumber crack than cleavage, right?
Friend.
We also learned that Shanny is not a virgin.
I am so.
Whoa, J-dubs. Skinny J-dubs. That's crazy.
Not a virgin.
But she hadn't had sex in a while, and that she really needed sexual relief.
It's been about 20 years. Yeah, it's been a while. I need relief in that area, but I'm going to wait until someone says, "Will you marry me?"
We also find out in the stream that she was now staying with her
tip
mother.
Wayne Wokies.
Whoa, thank
All the
you.
names of those early DP guests took me back. I remember Dusty being cool with you guys for years and then he just turned on you guys completely in a really short amount of time. Do you have any idea why he did?
Oh no, I have no idea. That's all behind me now. I look towards the future. You know what I'm saying, bro? I was booking guests for next month earlier today. So I got some dates nailed down. February was just rough. February's a rough month. I'm gonna be glad to say goodbye to February. And longer days and warmer weather on the horizon. Can't wait. Daylight saving time starts in like a couple weeks here. So that's always a breath of fresh air to me because I do not like the really long nights. I like the more sunlight in the day.
Who we learn later on that she hates and claims is abusive. We also learn that Shanny attempted to kill herself and how she tried.
Well, I mean, like when I found out he cheated on me, I tried to kill myself. I legitly tried to slit my wrists.
It's so crazy, like, because of the way she looks now, she looks so much better here. Like, yeah, there's a ton of makeup on, and this is like a low-res camera hiding a lot of flaws, but like, she has like a jawline and everything.
For real though, haven't been able to watch a DP live stream in forever. Glad Ben's still doing it, but where my boy Billy?
Billy does a show called the Lolcow Rewind that you can check out.
But for some reason,
It's taking up a lot of his time these days.
For some reason, I could not break the skin, and I legitly tried.
This attempted suicide is blamed on her ex-husband. He will, in a later video, tell the tale of this suicide attempt and how it traumatized her sons.
Pause for a second. I hope this goes without saying, I'm not making fun of suicide. I'm not even making fun of Shanny for that, nor do I encourage that behavior. Anyways, hope that didn't have to be said, but just in case. Continuing.
Oh, and if the pity party is hard to follow, don't worry, they get into a rap battle at one point.
Oh God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Shanny's going first, so let's hear this.
Oh God, I don't even know how to rap, but let's try. G-Man, you are so lame. You're gonna go and have to bring up your game. Hey,
Bring up your game. It's funny how she just can't pronounce the letter G.
G-Man, you are so lame. Bring up your game. Let's see if we're the same. Come, G-Man. Bring up your game. Let's see how hard you can talk to me. Hey, G-Man, let's put up the game. Come on, brother. Say something to me.
Brother. She called him a brother.
Here we go. Yo.
G-Man is not going to be good at rap either. Even though you would assume, because he's black, a lot of people were like, back then were like, why is G-Man the worst rapper ever? But there is something to be said. G-Man was just... He got beat by JF in a rap battle. Think about that. G-Man lost a rap battle to a French-Canadian white nationalist. Let that slip through your mind.
Hey, Shanny, for Christ, you need to grow up, girl. You need to get out of that fantasy and leave the world. You need to shut your mouth and stop staring at me. Jesus is watching, and I love being free. I'm not going to hell, not even for you. I spend my time worshiping the King of the Jews. Go cry to your mama. You think I care? I'm the master of disaster, and it's not even fair. Have you had? I'm sorry. Are you ready to?
I'm sorry.
Have you had enough? You fake Shanny for Christ? Eating ice cream puffs? I don't know.
Ice cream puffs?
I seriously can't understand if these people are serious. Also, Shanny's mother came on about an hour and a half in, and we find out about the divorce and more of Shanny's accusations against her ex, Chris. Shanny and her mother proceeded to give us details of how her husband left.
He took everything that had any value to it out of the house. Like the TV, the PlayStation, my son's Game Boys, my son's games. I mean...
By the way, I am trying to reach this goal tonight. If you want to help out, do me a favor, toss me a couple bucks. Let's see how far away we are from it now. What's the tally? It's we need $120.82. If we got one of those 102s, that would be huge tonight.
Anything that was electronic, he took. Anything that was like, if it was made of leather, he took. If it could make money, he took it.
What?
All he basically left is like a few clothes for us and like barely any of the food in the fridge, and
some of the furniture. They took some of the furniture.
That's her mother talking right there.
He took. There's no pots and pans left. There's nothing left. There was nothing left there but garbage. My husband and I went over. You know, I had 2 heart surgeries this year,
and she's passed away now. So I'm wondering if it was a heart problem coming back again.
He took the kids, stole all of Shanny's clothes and makeup, and bleached her clothes.
Put it in my clothes.
He bleached the clothes. Oh my gosh.
Completely f***ed her over, and her mom begged the audience to give Shanny money and buy them stuff for the kids.
Set it up,
School is coming up, so pretty soon, you know, they'll be going back to school, and they have no.
You have a laptop or a computer?
Poor Shanny.
Brett's daughter.
You know, she's not Brett's daughter, but she met Rev through Brett. She was a Brett orbiter. All these, like G-Man and Rev and Shanny and J-Dubs, and there was Adam Lore. Brett had like an island. Paul called it Brett's Island of Misfit Toys. And that's... They are all within the orbit of Brett.
Sure, she's the complete
which is funny because you'd think Shanny would have a better gravitational pull.
Victim here, and nothing's going to contradict this later on. Her mother also told the audience that she kept up with Shannon by watching her videos, and that she gets embarrassed by Shannon, but added that Shannon is the happiest ever, and also that her ex is on meth.
Like I said, G-Man, the only way that I could see that she was okay was by her videos. And sometimes I'd be like, oh, don't say things like that, Shannon, you know, being her mother and everything, but
she says some
that's the only
crazy
way I knew
shit.
she was okay. This is the happiest I have seen Shannon in probably 7 years right now.
Okay, this has been a lot. This is the mother asking an audience to help her daughter that Shanny will cry about very often in the future. At one point, the mother points out that she gave her daughter like a feel better day, got her hair did, got her makeup did, all that shebang. And Shanny's like, my mom's so great. So,
come on, let's go
And
get
you
your hair
pampered
done.
me today.
I went.
Yeah, so this is the woman that Shanny accused of being abusive. By the way, after her husband dumped her, her mother let her move back in with her kids and stay with her until she got back on her feet. Her mom doesn't sound like that bad of a mom. You know, nobody's perfect, obviously, but she doesn't sound like this horrible, abusive woman. Now she's not around to speak for herself anymore, but she did she did cut Shanny off because Shanny kept publicly calling her an abuser. And I guess other members of her family came out and was like, no, she was the weird, abusive one.
Got her hair done, bought a couple little things of makeup. I don't have a lot of money, you know.
Keep that in mind as we keep going. Though her mother is probably way more awful than she appears to be in this stream. I mean, she did raise Shanny. I just don't think she's as bad as Shanny likes to point out after watching her do all this stuff for her daughter. The gist in the stream of these two harpies narrative was that Shanny's ex-husband is horrible and poor Shanny is the victim.
And they tell her to go clean everything up, that she was a lousy mother and a lousy wife.
Yeah, I was only allowed to sleep 4 hours, 3 hours a day, because if I wasn't, I was lazy mother.
You said in one of your videos, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said that he was hitting you, right?
Yes.
He was abusive, right?
Yes.
After this stream, Shanny begins to try to G-Man and make him her new victim.
My boyfriend G-Man, and
I remember this video.
Sorry, G-Man, for that clickbait, but I got something to say.
This can be corroborated by her own mother in a later video that her mother made to talk about how Shanny is actually the abuser. Now, remember how Shanny and her mother claimed her ex Chris was some awful husband?
Keith Mofo Dickens is watching DP.
It was a 101, not a 102. Thank you, Keith Dickens. I appreciate it so much. Fuck, that's a relief. Now we're at 98%. We're marching down the road to victory, my friends. Marching down the road to victory. Thank you, Keith Dickens. You the man, Keith Dickens. Hell yeah. Why don't you debate me, amazing atheist? I mean, okay, if you want the Jared hee-hee, you got to give a 102, and then I'll count whatever goes over the goal, because we're really close to the goal now. I'll just count towards next week's goal. So if someone wants to do a 102, I'm not saying everyone has a 102 to drop. It is funny though when it's like one away, because they're like purposefully, you know, being like, I could have made a 102, but I chose to not do such a thing with the 101.
Finally get what we were all waiting for. On April...
I am just like, the ridiculousness of this drawing. This person looks deformed. This avatar, how their like waist is so skinny and they don't even have like that big of boobs, and they're an elf, but then they have these gigantic thighs that they don't look like muscular thighs either. They look like fat, thick thighs, you know? I could see how dimensions like similar to that would be attractive, but this looks like a deformity. How the hips are like twice as wide as the shoulders. And she's smoking a blunt, and she's an elf, a red-haired elf wearing glasses. She's wearing a suit jacket with a tie and a button-up shirt, but then she's got like booty shorts and thigh-high stockings on. I would call it an elf because of the pointed ears. Some people draw elves with pointed ears that stick outward, but if it's some other mythical creature, I could be wrong. I don't know.
18th, 2018. And by all
it is not AI generated. This video is from I think this video is from like 5 years ago. I think it was probably commissioned. Either that or the person who makes these videos drew it themselves.
Nobody really cared except for 5 people in Shanny's weird little community. Shanny's ex-husband made a video response to Shanny and her
Yes, this is Shanny's ex-husband here. We never see him
mother
anymore.
Claiming he abused her. In the video, he talks about what Shanny told the truth on. This was that he did cheat on her, that she had other ex-husbands, that he helped her get custody of her kids, but these kids were not his kids.
Like, for the last 6 years of my life,
This poor fucker.
Boys, I gave up everything for those boys to make sure they can come home to Shanny and me. After when Shan lost custody. Honestly,
so she had lost custody to her.
Alrighty, Ben, you got me.
Oh!
103.
A 103. All right. So let me do the math really quick here. So it's thank you, Keith Dickens, once again. Thank you so much. Okay. So 89-18 going towards next week. We're starting the new goal right now. We are starting the new goal right now. I'll play the video while I fix that.
If I wasn't involved in the picture at all, I really don't think she'd get her kids back. I'm not trying to be that to be like spiteful or mean.
I'm so happy Shanny has custody of her kids. She's such a lovely parent. We also found out that Shanny went to jail at some point around this time.
Shanny's been to jail a couple times, and she was talking shit tonight like she's some kind of model citizen, and we're horrible over here at DP. All she could do was bring up TJ. TJ hasn't been involved in DP in a very long time. So I don't get it. I don't get it.
So I was at work, and I get a phone call from my brother.
There's the new goal. We're starting off the new goal already at almost at 10%. Thank you so much, Keith.
Well, yeah, he's calling my cell phone, blowing my cell phone. My phone is in my locker because I don't keep my phone on me. They call me to the front desk. I talk to my brother. Shannon's going to jail. Why is Shannon going to jail? He's like, you need to come home. Shannon's going to jail. They want you to take care of the boys. So apparently they had an altercation he had a dog, Waldo, and he was barking at a skunk, squirrel, rabbit, random kid walking by, whatever dogs bark at. And she was starting to lose her temper. She's pretty cranky when she doesn't get her sleep. So she was, and then Jake said something. So they got in a heated argument. She decided she was done. She wanted to kick him out before because we got in a fight and he got in the middle of it. She didn't like the fact that he got in the middle of one of our fights. So anyway, I wasn't there. She grabbed him by the shoulders.
Okay, so she did beat one of their kids?
And shoved him out our screen door, out our porch, and then tried to shove him between the fence and the railing of our porch. There were witnesses to this.
Oh, and that she also abused her ex-husband in the past.
So Shanny did, and I forgot about this. I was like, oh, Rev beat the kids. Now, Shanny beat the kids too. Allegedly, obviously, like, this didn't get... Well, actually, no, she was convicted and jailed over it, right?
So she gets mad at me.
Yeah.
She's already freaking hit me in the past.
If you're sitting here wondering if Shanny actually assaulted someone, I do not doubt it, considering
she's a hypocrite.
There's a police record of similar actions in the future, but we'll get into that. We also get some more information from this video, but I'm gonna be honest, I sort of take her ex-husband's word with a grain of salt, mostly because this is a man so delusional that he stuck his into...
I'm surprised how many have. I'm legitimately shocked how many people... I wonder what Shanny's body count is. Is it only these 3 guys, or has she gotten some action? People did believe for a while that G-Man was hitting that shit too. I don't know. You tell me what you think.
And that information is that, remember that suicide attempt I mentioned earlier where Shanny couldn't break her skin? Shanny had tried to commit suicide in front of her kids.
So then she was in jail. I cheated. She lost her mind, tried to kill herself. In front of her boys, I may add. I mean, I shouldn't say...
She tried to kill herself in front of her kids?
Fuck it. Here's one.
What?
Just glad DP still lives.
Oh, yeah! Thank you, Keith. Yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling. And I got some good guests lined up and shit. Someone asked, okay, hold on. I'll wait for this to end to like actually try to talk about anything. the rhythm of it is so good, it could probably be put to music. As like the like centerpiece of the music itself. Yeah, I should go back and figure out when I started doing the Jared hee-hees and like tally up all the money I've ever made off of this. It's more money than Jared has ever seen in his entire life. Oh my God. Jared Journosaurus. Sitting here drunk, playing with the dog. Yeah. Yeah, I like playing with my little dog, but I have to be careful because she's fragile. And she's getting older too, so she's even more fragile. Yeah. I'm getting a few people did request Mundane Matt back, so I'm going to bring Mundane Matt back for a show. I've got Hannibal booked for next month. We're trying to get Monty booked too. They're so busy. Like, both of them had just crazy shit going on because they have careers and shit. Like the streaming stuff, they do that on the side. That's not their main gig. So when their actual business gets really busy, it just gets crazy and they can't do the streaming shit. Even on their own channel. And I got Jeff Holiday, talking to him today, getting him back soon. Obviously, Shabisky will be back soon. Spring is in the air, ladies and gentlemen. All right, back to this.
They saw the whole thing. And so, I've been silent.
I'm gonna go over it a little later, but Shanny's mother also came out, and despite backing Shanny earlier, admitted that Shanny is a liar, and that the only reason she said that Chris did the things that she said that he did in that G-Man stream was because she was trying to decide with her own daughter. We hear again from Chris, aka the ex-husband of Shanny, about her spreading lies at another point. This is May 3rd, 2019. We learned some more about Shanny's parenting in this video.
When she was talking about the time she tried to kill herself when she found that I cheated or whatever. And how she tried so hard to cut herself.
Dude, this guy's way better than Rev, because he was like, oh shit, this bitch, even though the kids technically weren't his, he took care of them as if they were his own kids. And he was like, oh, this bitch beat our kids and went to jail for it. I'm out. Now, I guess Rev does not have the balls to do that. But maybe he should have tried to take the kids with him, but I guess that would have been kidnapping. Because they're her kids. So I don't know. Maybe he should have tried to get the kids away from her, though. I don't know.
But nothing would cut her skin. You know why? It wasn't because she had magic, tough, scaled skin that did it. It was the fact that I spent 2.5 hours fighting everything she had to keep her from hurting herself in front of her children. Yeah, her children were present, and they were coming outside to see what was going on several times. And I told them, hey, boys, go outside. This is okay. Well, mommy's okay. Well, I'm working on it.
So Shanny does not only blame her exes of abuse. She also makes wild, crazy accusations about her own parents. A fine example of that came in June 2019. Shannon did a stream called Why Have Borderline. She no joke starts the video with some British dame talking about mothers with narcissism.
I'm going to talk about the effect of a narcissistic mother on particularly daughters as they grow up, the dynamics of the family revolving around a narcissistic mother and the effect that it has on all the different siblings. And I'll talk about how to heal from a narcissistic mother.
In the chat during the stream of this video, Shanny tells people this woman is describing her life. After this, she starts telling everyone about how awful her mother was.
But my life, that video was so relatable, like especially the controlling of the food. And I was never encouraged in my life. Everything had to be what she wanted. And she's still doing that. She's still trying to do it, which is why I pushed her away and why I chose to.
I mean, your life needed some kind of control. I don't believe you're the victim in this scenario.
Longer speak to her again because I can't go through it again.
This is the mother who let her live with her while she drunkenly cried in the backyard, streaming to 5 people on YouTube. The same mother who got her a haircut and hair did. Her childhood was real bad, guys.
So bad.
Because all of this heartache has affected my heart.
The heartache has affected her heart, okay?
And it was way too much heartache.
She tells us again in the stream that she is suicidal.
Fucking worthy to be her fucking child, and
she did the suicide baiting shit forever. I remember Pimp Monk said something like really mean about her, but it was still hilarious. And she did like, "You're gonna make me commit suicide." It's like, why do you give a fuck what Pimp Monk thinks about you? By the way, another person I've been trying to get on. He's a little harder to nail down. He pumps out the content. You might notice. Well, you know what Pimp Monk tells me, man. TikTok is good for him, but he does really well on Facebook. He makes the rounds on Facebook.
He's like, why, God, did I have you? Why didn't I abort you? And mean shit, fucking cruel shit like that. And then that shit gets me fucking suicidal.
Shannon really likes to share things most people would not want to share to YouTube, especially in such a messy way.
Like now in my adulthood, it's like, fuck you. You fucking.
I like how she's bleeping her with like a pig grunting.
Fucking life, Mom.
In this section, remember, we're talking about Shannon's accusations on people she's been with and no longer with, which includes family, and the contradictions of the stories. So I mentioned this earlier, but at some point, now archived on a different channel on November 29th, 2019, Shanny's mother actually came forward. In that video, we get to hear from the mother Shanny claimed was abusive. Before
I've watched this video several times.
After she rehomed her and got her hair and makeup done. So after the mother claimed Shanny's ex was an awful man, she admits he was actually a good father.
I just want to say to Chris that yeah, you screwed up some things, but you were a good father.
And that Shanny refused to work.
We got a SUV that her father used at that time. So, I mean, she had a way to work, but she wanted to lay in bed for months.
According to the mother, who I don't fully believe because she raised Shanny and gets into internet drama to literally 20 people that care about this. But I still believe her more than Shanny. And according to her, nobody abused Shannon.
But nobody's abused Shannon, okay? That is her MO. She uses that with everybody. She did it with Douglas. She's done it with you. She's done it with her sister, her brothers. Everybody in her life has always treated her this way, and this is why she's so crazy. I mean, it covers for her mental illness.
And according to her mother, her son never smiled before she met Shannon's ex-husband, Chris.
Before you came along, Zachary didn't smile much. I mean, he didn't respond.
I think that's the kid that had autism. So he had, issues like that.
To people. And those boys really loved you. Zachary especially.
Also, according to the mother, Shannon had been crazy since she was 16 because something unmentionable happened to her.
Since she was 16 years old, I don't want to say her entire life because she was a beautiful child. I mean, she really was a very beautiful child and happy girl. She used to sing and she dreamed of going to Paris, but something happened along the way. I know what happened. I think you know what happened, Chris, to her. And it was unfortunate that she went through what she went through when she was 16 years old, but it somehow changed her.
I do feel
pity for Shannon in this section. I can take a guess on what happened, and nobody deserves to go through that. It will leave lifelong scars on a person. But lifelong scars do not excuse someone of beating their significant other and mentally abusing their kids. Shannon, according to her mom, is lazy, irresponsible, and a leech. Oh, and she was also fired from her first job because of her YouTube videos.
She got fired from her first job for making videos on YouTube.
That's funny. I wonder what her job was.
Does not take care of her children.
But she knows that she had to take care of her children. She doesn't do that. She expects everybody else to take care of them. That's her thing.
And at least when staying with her mother, did nothing but sleep in bed and get drunk.
She got fired from her first job. She laid up in the bed for months doing nothing but drinking alcohol and crying all the time, making everybody miserable. Mostly what she was crying about was because Jason wasn't fully her boyfriend at the time.
Not only that, but she smokes weed around her kids.
Drinking every night and smoking weed with her kids in the house, terrified that, and then she'd invite people over.
And used to smoke in the house before her sick parents told her she couldn't.
She was mad at me because she couldn't smoke in my house, knowing that I have a heart condition. She had to go outside to smoke.
Oh no!
Even though it was my
we just watched the video earlier where she said she wasn't lazy, but she can't even go outside to smoke.
Oh, you know?
Oh, and get this. So I can see why Shannon and Chantel get along. Apparently, while staying with her parents, she brought a homeless man into the home with her kids.
This one homeless guy. And
she was fucking a homeless guy.
She'd invite him over, and all he was actually a meth addict. I know that you didn't do meth, Chris. I'm positive about
That's where
that. That's
Shanny's teeth rotted away.
That's not your thing.
If you know any of the lore about Foodie Beauty, homeless dick is something these two women are a fan of. Also, another disturbing thing that we find out from the mother. Her son peed all over their bedroom.
Oh my God, talk about a mess. The bedroom, up in the boys' room, you get halfway up the steps.
Did I miss another Did I miss a dono? Did I miss a dono? Oh, okay. I was like, where did that go? Okay. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Matt is streaming right now? No. I won't have him on now. I'll have him. I'm in his DMs on Twitter, and I'll work something out with him. He already told me he would come on. He might even come in here. Who knows?
The urine coming out of there. For some reason, they thought it was okay to piss on the floor.
That is not normal child.
The kids thought it was okay to piss on the floor.
Behavior. Eventually, the mother and father had to get the cops involved to remove Shannon from their house.
Let's see, it was Christmas Eve when the cops got her out. And the cops know us, by the way. The police in Duluth know my husband and I. They know her too, all too well, because they're constantly had calls for her in the past. All the rest of this aside, the police came over to the house and they made her leave.
But once she left there, she got with Rev, and that brings us to our next section. Shanny gets with Rev. So, Shanny's situation eventually gets kind of weird. Shanny gets with Rev instead of G-Man. They live together. I'm not sure what happens in between that because Shanny has the tendency to delete a lot of her stuff and disappear or for like a couple days, months, years, I don't know. She has a tendency to wipe her history. But from what I can tell, the year 2019 starts with a bang for Shanny. In an interesting saga in Shanny's e-drama that I like to call eviction drama. We start this drama by establishing Shanny's 2019 relationship statuses. According to her mom, during her single times, she really wanted to get with G-Man, but then got with Rev instead. The mother commends G-Man for being smart and avoiding her, and gives Rev a grave warning.
I mean, hell, even while she was here and she wasn't doing well on getting the noose around Jason's neck.
She was flirting with G-Man until she roped Jason in. He's going to find out. He will find out the hard way.
He did.
I also found a post on the Drunken Peasants Reddit that sums up the precursor for what's been going on behind the scenes. It reads, "Let me give you guys a little behind the scenes as to why this attack is especially relevant and hilarious. G-Man has fallen on hard times since he lost his job in the summer. Shanny also had really hard times last year. After courting for months, she married another crazy person called Revelation News, who's a truther / Christian alcoholic that is loaded with money that she forced to quit drinking cold turkey and now is mentally disabled as a result. What does Shanny do with all this newfound wealth? She practically turned G-Man into a slave. Besides generous financial contributions to G-Man out of Rev's money,
I'm gonna do
she
a
got him to
drink
move
in
to
honor
Rev's
of all
former
this
house,
shit.
while she and Rev moved to a legal weed state so they can smoke themselves for Also, before 2019, I did find mention of her getting with Rev in 2018. This is a video from May 26th of 2018 called It's Not Me Starting Drama, It's You, where she tells everyone she's a great mother, and here's the first time I see that she's gotten with the one and only Revelation News. Also, we find out that she left her mother's house and had been living with Rev News for the past 3 months. Back to the 2019 January drama. So yes, G-Man is in her and Rev's former house, and she is getting him to renovate it. They now are on okay terms, I guess. But that doesn't last long, cause G-Man makes fun of some Jesus impersonator or some
Moron! What you don't get, moron! What you don't get is this Jesus H. Christ? He knows he's not Jesus!
So Shanny decides to evict him on stream. Remember? Mother of two. This stream is absolutely insane. It starts out with G-Man rambling to the camera, but Shanny gets on the stream and what ensues really shows how unhinged this mother of two is. They are screaming at each other over personal drama that should be done over the phone. But what I'm learning about theist e-grifters is that they must always air their personal drama for all to see. Actually, to be honest, every section of YouTube has these people. So I'm just gonna go over the rest of the stream with the notes that I wrote while watching this. The whole stream is pretty much summarized with my shorthand notes, I swear. Alright, reading from my paper. Shanny is unhinged.
You are beyond lying about me, first of all. Beyond lying. Beyond. Beyond lying. That's what you do. You've talked enough. All you done was slander me, asshole.
Some random guy comes in, and Shanny just keeps screaming.
I don't care. You need to answer that question. What happened to the money that I gave you for the phone?
Unspoken. You don't even let me talk.
What happened with the money I gave you for the phone?
Keep talking.
Hey Shanny, if he used Hey Shanny, real quick. Can I say something?
Everyone is lying in the stream, according to Shanny.
You're lying! You're lying!
The perpetual victim. Even when this new guy only said one thing.
If he used that money for food, wouldn't that be better than turning his phone on? Which he said he used it for food.
He asked me specifically crying on the phone asking for money for his phone.
I wasn't crying on the phone. I was not crying on the phone, and I got witnesses that show you that. No, I was not crying on the phone.
Like all the rest of them fucking liars here.
Holy shit.
Hey, come on. I can't answer a question if you're talking, Shanny.
He's sitting in their house.
Answer my question.
What is wrong with her face?
No,
Shanny, you listen to me, right?
Whoa, look at those eyes.
Sure.
Look at those eyes.
I ain't gonna take this fucking dog pound.
Are you a Christian? Yes or no?
Everything. I give you everything.
I'm gonna read the book of the...
Holy OMG.
None of that stuff. You
look at what I got. Look at what I got. Look at what I got. I'm a hotshot now. Look at me.
Alright, leaving the note.
She still has the teeth here, though.
Shanny, after not getting any pity and being proved to be the one crazier between her and G-Man, who again is also crazy, she starts crying to pretend to be the victim.
He knows I'm angry.
Yo, Rev, let's calm down.
He knows I can't control my emotions.
She's peeking out her mic so you can barely hear what she's saying.
Rev News eventually comes in to enjoy the show and tries to interject, but Shanny won't let him.
You're using my husband!
Oh, wow. Rev News looks so much healthier. That's so crazy. Ah, holy shit. Man. That's just... Hold on, I gotta do this really quick. Playlist. All right.
I am one of your biggest defenders on here.
I think Rev is too stoned to answer.
Not Shanny. Can you please tell me how I'm using you? And don't repeat what she's saying to you. Out of your own mouth, can you tell me how I'm using you?
Well, if you say you're gonna use money for something and not use it, then that is using, right?
Shanny began to actually start screeching even louder like a fucking banshee.
Oh, you better get him out of this room now. Get him out of this room now.
Annie, no, I'm not.
Get him out of this room now.
I need you to mute, spoken. I need you to mute. Now look.
Apparently, what I'm understanding, Shanny is paying G-Man to renovate the home, as I said earlier, and also gave him money to pay his phone at one point. Shanny keeps shrieking about this phone, and G-Man keeps telling her he used the money that she gave him to pay for some phone or something. I think what happened was he paid the bill with the money on maybe another phone, or didn't pay for a month and the phone got shut off, and Shanny tried to call him and the phone was shut off, so instead of messaging him elsewhere, she blew up and acted like he made a giant slight against her. Shanny reminds me of a lot of alcoholics I know.
I'm muting. Go ahead.
You lied to me about actually asking about the money about your phone, and you didn't pay for your phone and you paid for something else. You deceived me. Like every other human being deceives me.
God, she looks so evil right here.
And I don't like people who deceive.
G-Man, despite being a crazy theist grifter, actually makes a good point.
Shanny,
responsible for a lot of people.
Okay, at the end of the day, guys, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I'm a follower of Christ. My Bible tells me that when you give to people, you are not to let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. This is a classic example of people giving for the wrong reasons. Okay? If you really love me in the Lord, Shanny, if you really thought I deserved this, Shanny, this would have been done in private and not in public.
I'd like to say everything was resolved after this, but it wasn't, and Shanny will go on meltdown after meltdown at G-Man over the next year when she isn't trying to suck Foodie Beauty's gunt. Shanny's perpetual need to air her dirty laundry was on full display in this stream. At the entire dumpster fire with G-Man and Shanny, Shanny decided to alleviate her issues by smoking so much weed on 420 that she shit herself.
I don't know, I got to the point where I ended up puking and shitting myself today. So I did not have a good
She must have
I don't know if it was
She probably took a bunch of edibles.
that copious amounts of weed. But I'm telling you, I'm never gonna smoke like that ever fucking again.
And in February-ish, this is gonna be a giant shocker. CPS was called on Shanny, and another shocker. She began blaming random internet people.
I just want to apologize to the Holy Spackle over thinking she did call CPS on me. I didn't know it was Angel.
So you'd think dealing with Shanny for around a year would cause Rev to dump her, but no. Rev is probably always drunk or high, because apparently he quit drinking. Shanny even described him as an alcoholic in a video she made about him before they got together.
So you might want to wise up a little bit over what you're doing with your life. I'm sorry, but this alcoholism of yours is destroying you, and you have no one to give you an intervention. No one!
However, Rev does snap at Shanny at one point, on the 9th of May 2019. On that day, Rev finally had enough of Shanny's shit on a video called I Feel Defeated, where Shanny is crying her eyes out on how everyone hates her.
I woke up crying
Sorry.
and feeling utterly, completely defeated.
And how her mom is awful, you know, the one who tried to be there for her quite a bit. She made the claim her mom rejected her after reaching out, and acted like her mom never let her live with her.
Because I really, truly want reconciliation with my mom. And I have for the longest time, and she's done this over the last few months 2 times.
Like, I don't think Shanny lives in reality here. Oh, and remember how Shanny was trying to kill herself and assaulting people in front of her kids? She's a great mom.
Most of their moms, like, really did love them and wanted everything for them. And I understand that because
The happy music in the background is an interesting choice.
That mom. You know, I do anything for my babies, and I would never treat them the way my mom treats me.
Trust her. After blubbering like a walrus, Rev finally snaps at her.
I thought it would get us back together.
You're just gonna give her our money. Are you fucking retarded? Is that what it is? Are you stupid?
That spine that he grew here will soon disappear. And that's because on the 15th of the month, Shannon gets arrested for assaulting Rev. Shannon literally beats him and arrested for it on May 15th, 2019. She pled guilty, received a deferred sentence, was fined about $2,000 and bonded out on $2,500 and is on probation. She was charged with third-degree assault. This is the report from the officer. At approximately 2200, both units arrived on the scene and met with both parties located in the living room. I asked the male, Jason, to step out into the hallway and talk with my partner, Officer Briscoe. Myself and Officer Diamond went inside the apartment to speak with Shannon. I asked Shannon for some basic personal information and at the same time had her sit down. Shannon sat down at the kitchen table located in the living room. I asked Shannon to tell me about the events that happened tonight. Shannon stated the following. This evening, at approximately 8 p.m., her, Jason, and Shannon's two children, William, age 11, and Zachary, age 10, were all at the movie theaters watching the Pokemon Pikachu movie. Jason was upset because he didn't want to be there, and prior to going to the movie, had around 2 to 3 alcoholic drinks. While at the movies, Shannon said Jason had approximately 3 more alcoholic drinks and was acting belligerent.
Hell yeah.
Shanny stated at some point during the movie she wanted to hold Jason's hand, and when she reached for it, Jason slapped her arm away. Shannon said Jason did that several times and it caused her pain, roughly a 3 on a scale of 10. This upset both Shannon and Jason. Shannon said she went to the restroom and Jason left, wasn't in the theater for the remainder of the movie. The family went home after the movies. Shannon said she put the two boys to bed, and after the children were asleep, she and Jason started arguing again about what happened at the movies. Shannon describes Jason as getting very upset, loud, and that he started to throw things around the kitchen. By that point, Shannon said she felt threatened, and that's when she called the police. I looked around the apartment and noticed the entire apartment was messy/dirty. When I asked Shannon about why the apartment was so messy/dirty, she said it wasn't because of Jason, it was because she has fibromyalgia and it's hard for her to clean the apartment. I asked Shannon if Jason ever hit her before. She said no, he hasn't, and added that they hadn't had any past physical fights or police presence. I asked Shannon if they were married. She stated they are engaged and have been living together in the same apartment for the last year. While I was speaking to Shannon, Officer Briscoe was speaking with Jason and stated the following. Jason stated he was upset earlier in the evening because he didn't want to go see a kids movie. Jason admitted to having a total of approximately 7 alcoholic drinks throughout the evening. Jason said he recently hasn't been drinking a lot, but admitted tonight he had too many. Jason said while the family was watching the movie, Shannon tried to hold his hand. He said he didn't want to hold her hand, and he said he pushed her away multiple times because she kept trying. I asked Jason if he hit her arm in any way, and he denied hitting her, and said he pushed her arm away because he was upset and didn't want to hold her hand. Jason said this upset Shannon, and she left the movie to go use the restroom. Jason said he was annoyed/upset as well and left the movie and waited outside until the movie was over. Jason said after the movie, the family went home. He said Shannon put the kids to bed, and after the kids were in bed, he and Shannon started to argue again. Jason did admit to raising his voice and yelling, but claims he never touched or hit her or laid a hand on her. Jason said after the argument he was trying to get his car keys so he could leave. Shannon took Jason's car keys and would not give them to him because he was drinking earlier and she didn't want him to drive drunk. I asked Jason if he threw trash or anything around the house when he was upset. He denied he threw anything around the house and called Shannon a liar and that she was making up stuff. I then conferred with Officer Briscoe to see if what Jason was telling me was the same story that he told him. Officer Briscoe advised me during the argument Jason stated Shannon hit/whipped him with a fetish whip on his arms and his legs. Jason did have red marks/welts that showed his injuries. I took photos of the injuries and will process them for evidence. I was also told that during the argument, Shannon slapped Jason across the face. I asked Jason if he was slapped, and he admitted to being slapped very hard by Shannon. I spoke with Shannon about the slap, and Shannon admitted to slapping Jason across the face. Shannon said that Jason got in her face while they were arguing, and she felt threatened. She didn't know what to do, so she slapped him across the left side of his face.
Because she
when
felt
Shannon was
threatened.
asked about the fetish whip, she denied hitting him with the whip. I asked Jason again about the whip, and this time, he claimed he was trying to protect himself from getting hit and put his arms up to block from getting whipped. This is conducive to the injuries on his arms. So the rest of this is just about the arrest, but yeah. Shannon got arrested, not Jason. She called the cops on him. Stupid idiot.
I don't have underwear on.
Wow, and imagine how big her arms are now.
Ridiculous. I get put in jail and he hits me.
I mentioned the allegations before that Shanny had assaulted other men, and that she had been arrested before, and also had been forcibly removed from her parents' home. This woman is violent and a leech. These situations are some of the worst parts of Shannon.
Leech.
Here's something I came back to re-record, because I totally missed this. I'm just going to read directly from Kiwi Farms here. Shannon and Jason were evicted by their landlord on December 6, 2019. The docket remarks forcible entry and detainer, which means they were evicted by the police with force, making it, at least to my knowledge, the second time Shanny was removed from a place by police force.
She was also arrested because she wasn't supposed to be around Rev, and she was, and they arrested her for it. I need to go to the bathroom really quick, and then we'll watch some more of this. But I'll be back in just a moment here. See you guys in just a second. right, back again. God, I had to pee so bad. All right, let's go back to the Shanny documentary.
Obviously, model parents. Next, we're just gonna go look at some examples of Shanny's constant need for attention. Shanny's constant need for attention is vast, so I'm just going to go through some of the ones I had witnessed already. Shanny must have not been getting enough attention by trying to dox and attack G-Man, so she turned her attention to Trisha Paytas, and this is June 8th, 2019. She made a video titled Reaction, Trisha Paytas, What I Talked About in Therapy. According to the large goblin woman, that totally never lies. Much like her claims that she was chill with the amazing atheist, her and Trisha Paytas were also totally close, and were totally gonna collab.
But it's like, there's so many YouTubers that are starting to come out and being like, hey, Trisha said she was gonna do this with me, and she didn't. She ghosted me. She's done it to Nick Avocado. She's done it to me.
Shanny apparently did not get enough attention from this. So then after this, she went after the truther community. And this was like June 9th, 2019. I don't even know if the truther community was relevant then. She did a stream called The Truther Community is the Devil's Playground.
I've never seen justice in my entire life. So the whole justice for Shanny.
It wasn't French vanilla. I always thought French vanilla meant he had to shit a bunch. I didn't have to shit. I just had to pee really bad. That was my first pee break of this whole stream. About 3 hours in.
Seems like bullshit to me because I never seen justice over any crime that's done to me.
And then starts crying about going to jail. Again, for assaulting her significant others while her children present.
They wouldn't get me any water, and I was screaming, I need help, my heart is hurting, and I really was
My heart is hurting.
about drinking the toilet water because they wouldn't give me it. And all I wanted was to go to the hospital.
So Shanny did finally get someone to notice her on August 8th, 2019. And that's the subreddit, r/cringe. She had made a bad video where she whines to the camera and acts real deep.
They misunderstand you. And then they exaggerate things about you.
So since she got onto r/cringe, she, in typical Shanny fashion, got excited about the little attention she got, made a video called Hi Reddit. We learn about Shanny's devotion to Christ in this video.
You ever wake up in the middle of the night
R/cringe
to take a pee, and then you have a pee, and then you start laughing because you and God start talking in the middle of the night.
What?
And God's like got a super amazing sense of humor. He's like king sarcasm. Like I'm sitting here.
So she's up late at night peeing and she starts talking to God.
Realized I was on Reddit and I was like, why do I have to always be the butt of fucking jokes? And then God said
this.
I'm choosing you to confound the wise. You know, because he chooses the foolish things to confound the wise.
Also on the 5th of October, she made a video called To the Christians and Their Broken, Foul-Smelly Hearts. This one, she just whines about the community who I'm guessing think she's too crazy, even for them.
You know what? I'm very disappointed in the Christians in this community. So disappointed in the Christians in this community. And I'll tell you why. Jesus Christ told us to show compassion for the widows, the fatherless, and the prisoners. Jesus Christ told us, whatever you did to the least of these, you do unto me.
The day after this, she makes a video called No Friends for Me, where she says she doesn't want to have friends and wishes she was a cat.
What?
I hate my species. I wish I wasn't this species. I wish I was a cat.
Alright girl, get it. Then, on the 14th, she uploaded a video called Goblin Queen Checks In, where she seems drunk and says she hates YouTube and wants to avoid drama.
And, I still don't like YouTube. I still see really snotty remarks. A lot of jabs and... Thank you, love. You're welcome. A lot of jabs and disrespect and... You know, I just don't know why I really want to be on YouTube anymore.
Okay, sure. I'm going to skip past a few videos that happen around this desperate time for our girl Shannon, because Shanny really is just repetitive and boring. Around this time, she starts making these videos that she calls shambles, where she starts every video with the same generic opening.
Hi. What up, people? I'm Shanny for Christ. And this is a shamble. What is a shamble? What is a shamble, you say? Well, it's me, Shannon. A shamble is me, Shannon.
Oh my god, this is horrific. I don't remember this.
It's in personality disorder because I have borderline linear memory disorder, and I have no linear memory.
And on the 16th of October, she made possibly the most disgusting, vile video I've ever seen on YouTube that doesn't have abuse in it, titled Shamble, My Hubby Loves My Butt, informing everyone something we didn't want to know.
And I'll tell you, the thing that's on my mind is my husband loves us. My husband literally cuddles my ass throughout the day.
In this video, she mentions someone that will be the focus of the height of the 2019 drama, Charlie Gold, a YouTuber who makes reaction videos to overweight women. Shanny's need for attention isn't really that big of a deal, but her constant horny has affected her ability to be a mother, as noted in her mother's video, where her mother notes that Shannon lost her job due to her YouTube videos. We're gonna skip a little ahead. One of the best examples of Shannon's attention seeking and how it affects her ability to be a parent came on December 2nd, 2019, where she made a video bragging about being famous.
We're having people stop and talk to us. This is what happens when you become a celebrity. Folks, we're freaking like Brangelina.
This may not trigger any bells here. She's been showing that she's been wanting to get attention for a long while, and this is nothing new. However, in this video, she brings up that she forgot to pick up her kid from school because she was too busy being famous.
Wow.
To the door. Like, Mommy, where are you? Mommy!
Why would you admit this?
We come out crying because we're like,
Why would you admit this?
The thing is why we were late at the school is we got like caught up by being famous.
The reason her and Rev considered themselves famous is because very popular YouTuber Shane Dawson featured them in his series on Jeffree Star. I think his editor was playing a joke on him by featuring Shanny and Rev. That, or they didn't have time to look into the background of every loser they featured at the end of the finale. I don't know, I didn't even watch it. Great parents though. So here we are. I keep referencing to this section of the YouTube drama involving Shanny, and that is what I like to call the N-word saga. The big part of Shanny's online nuisance that got my attention was when Shanny stuck her head in a community. Well, a community that's not the one that involved like Trisha Paytas and the beauty gurus, or the theist community drama.
Oh, by the way, the last week of this month, we're having 3 Patreon shows. Just a reminder for everyone, make sure you're an active patron if you want to catch all 3 of them. And we're doing post shows again, so there'll be a post show and everything coming up, so don't forget.
Whatever. And this is the community I like to call the obesity mukbang lolcout drama. The drama involving Shanny and the reaction channels would culminate around the 23rd of October, 2019, when Shanny declared jihad on 2 particular channels, Charlie Gold and Life of a Free Spirit. There are a lot of channels who watch videos from Foodie Beauty and react to them. Shanny had latched onto Foodie Beauty at this time and decided that she was the ultimate Foodie Beauty white knight, and therefore had to defend her from these haters. The 2 she targeted are both black women. Really makes you think. Shanny deleted all of these videos, but I archived them. I will admit I don't know the exact dates of these videos, just that they all occurred around the end of October. The first in my archived videos is called Shamble, Life of a Free Spirit Gets Owned. In it, she announced she is doing a whole new series where she reviews Life of a Free Spirit and Charlie Gold to put them in their place.
Because I am announcing a whole new series on my channel, and I will be reviewing A Life of a Free Spirit videos and Charlie Gold videos, and I'm going to cut them harder than any other person has ever cut them in their whole life.
She intends to prove that they are racist toward white women.
And I'm going to show them how racist they are toward white women.
Her attempt to attack Callie, aka Life of a Free Spirit, doesn't end here. She makes another video called Racist Enablers. Life of a Free Spirit knows the truth and covering for them, where she says that the reason these girls are racist is because their followers called her a white N-word.
I guess it's okay in America for a white woman to be called white and a white and all these other things. It's okay for that to happen and for all of you guys to cover up racists.
Next in my video archive is Life of a Free Morons Addressed. I guess the smallish following of Callie decided to make fun of Shanny for being obviously trash and obviously white. Made the connection. That means that Callie herself is racist.
That your fans actually are cyberbullies and they all come on someone when they don't agree with another person.
They come on?
What happened last night, or what happened, is I woke up this morning, looked at my Twitter, and had about 5 or 6 messages of me being called a white bitch, a white whore, a white all from the Life of a Free Spirits page.
In the video, she decides she knows the problem with the black community.
Because you know what? There's a problem within the black community where the black community defends blacks for being racist toward whites.
Oh, Shanny, you're gonna tell us the problem with the black community? She then makes the claim that her community is way stronger than the fat YouTuber viewer group.
You guys are from
Yeah, this is when she had all the money and she could still walk, and she was way more active and doing all this kind of shit. And she said a lot of the shit now that she claims she never said.
From the beauty community, and I gotta tell you something about you from the beauty community. I'm from the Great Debate community. We're stronger people, and we can kick your far way better than you ever could.
And really,
Yeah,
Shanny,
yeah.
you're gonna make that claim after how many times crying in your mom's backyard? Shanny, really going hard, made another video called Life of a Free Spirit is a Racist, and using audience to push racist ideology. It's pretty much the same narrative. Callie is a racist. Shanny's best meltdown was a now deleted livestream titled Exposing Life of a Free Spirit, Hate Gang, and Racism Enabling, where she calls Life of a Free Spirit's fans a bully gang.
You're gonna be
A
exposed
bully gang.
for your racism, Life of Free Spirits.
Exposed.
You and your whole bully gang.
Like, not even joking. She made the claim that she was just telling everyone to leave Chantel alone, and she's just a poor victim who didn't do anything wrong.
The only thing, and I'm gonna show you it.
Receipts.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you it. The only thing I said was leave Chantel Marie alone.
Right.
And then she just starts screaming about the blacks.
But I have been shown complete and utter racism.
Yeah.
She starts
Utter
screaming
racism.
about the blacks.
What?
By a bunch of blacks.
By a bunch of blacks. And I'm being told by a bunch of blacks that I can't have racism put on me because I'm white. What if I use the statement that because you're black, you can't have racism put on you? How would you feel, you dumbasses?
How many Black Panthers do you have that want to kill all white people? How many Black Hebrew Israelites say that this woman, if she was married to a Black Hebrew Israelite, they could beat the out of her and rape her if they want to?
God,
she says
getting
no
dark.
to sex that night. I'm gonna blame my wife, and they say that they could beat their wives until they're almost dead. Where's your precepts?
Where are you talking against the Black Hebrew Israelites, Life of a Free Spirit?
Yeah.
Why aren't you talking about them and their racism?
They're the most racist people on the planet, and they're black.
Like what? And then says she's gonna keep saying the N-word.
Have I said the N-word before? Hell yeah, I have.
several times. I'm not ashamed of saying that word because I use the word the correct way.
Right.
If I call you a nigger, it means you're an ignorant motherfucker.
Shanny said the N-word so much in the stream, she's more like Shanny hard R for Christ. She claims another YouTube reactor, Biggest Mikey, called her the white N-word.
Tell me your audience ain't fucking racist now, bitch. Wow, this white N-word really did botch the word of pedestal. You see that?
Wow.
You see that? Tell me that isn't a racist fucking statement.
This white N-word.
From this big, beautiful Mikey here, this racist piece of shit here.
Yeah.
Want to pick on white women? I bet you want to fuck white women. You piece of shit. Also, Shanny is so delusional. She thinks someone on Twitter telling her to take care of her own children means that Callie is going after her kids.
And then these stupid bitches, they want to go after my children. They want to go cutthroat. They want to go below the belt. And you want to tell me? Yeah. You want to tell me that you ain't a fucking bully and you're attacking people's kids now?
I know I keep mentioning she has kids, but this woman has kids. Sorry, it's just shocking. This is so crazy. She thinks people are going to sue Life of a Free Spirit over shit posting on Twitter.
Life Free Spirit doesn't and cannot control her audience. It's nearly impossible to tell almost 16,000 people what to do. She should, and it would be responsible.
I hate these
for her
disposable
to tell-
vape cartridges, man. Like, this one's fucked. Damn. Yeah, it's like leaking from the inside. I hate when that happens. Anyway.
Tell her audience not to go after anyone, like most people do.
Yeah.
Who want to protect
Yeah.
themselves legally. Or do you want to
Right, you're right, Shanny,
Also,
you're right,
she claims that
yeah.
she invented Harley Quinn.
Honey, I invented Harley Quinn.
What?
In the stream, her baby carrot husband joins her as a backup dancer.
Have been shown complete and utter racism.
Yeah.
I never pointed this out before, but Rev's main role in these streams is going,
Yeah.
or
That's right.
whenever Shanny says something. Shanny may have come off as crazy up until now, but don't worry guys, she ends Life of Free Spirit's whole career by pointing out a tweet Callie liked.
Racist statement right here. And she liked this racist statement. Life of a Free
Oh, back when you could
Spirit
see who
busted.
liked what
Life of a
on
Free
Twitter.
Spirit liked a racist comment.
Busted.
Oh, look at that. So watch Fox News, right? Or avoid all news and only listen to what the orange man tells you.
Orange man bad.
She went on a rant about millennials.
And how slutty you fucking 20-year-olds, you fucking millennials are nowadays. I'm sure you're gonna push out a bunch of fucking retarded fucking other children.
So after all of these meltdowns, Shannon deleted all of her videos about Charlie Gold and Life of a Free Spirit. There was even more than I could sample here. I archived what I could. And then she went to make videos saying she doesn't want attention.
Listen, guys, I know you're joking and laughing and having a good time, but really, I don't want this attention.
It's the Shanny cycle. Foodie Beauty made perhaps the only good decision she's ever made and denounced Shanny, which resulted in Shanny making a video titled, "Foodie Beauty, You're Wrong. There is no
You're
difference,"
wrong.
where she tried to prove that she experiences racism and wants Chantel to watch the video and be her friend again.
Who friend?
Well, I got a little story from fucking Chicago of 4 people beating up a white person, calling them racial slurs. Please tell me, Chantel, I love you, but please tell me, Chantel, how is this any different than if we change this and it said 4 white suspects charged and videotaped beating a black person? What would you call that? Sheer utter racism, right?
Oh, and then she says the N-word again.
Fuck, come at me, call me white bitch.
Now, after wiping all of her saying the N-word from her channel, Shanny pretended she used the N-word to call G-Man the N-word after being frustrated that he stole money from her, with a video titled, "Shamble, I called him the N-word and I don't regret it and never will," where she not only pretends it wasn't about Charlie Gold and Callie, where she lies that it was about G-Man.
He has done a lot of things to me.
Oh, there it is.
So no, I don't regret calling him that word, because any man, I don't care what skin color you are, any person who tries to steal your house
And your home.
and your home is a fucking... But
But I'll call Vaughn a white nigga too.
Oh my
Vaughn's a too.
Yeah.
She keeps saying the N-word in
Yeah.
this video, but don't worry guys, Shanny does it to stop it from being a bad word.
So, everyone knows, who actually knows me, knows I use the N-word to diminish the meaning of it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's
The
a
meaning of it.
nonsensical word, and people
Oh,
need to
that's
go
why
get
you do
over
it?
skin color.
But Shanny isn't done sucking the guts of these large YouTubers. Because on the 25th, she made a video called Need Your Help Free Spirits, where she wants to expose everyone hating on Chantel and Amberlynn Reed.
I want you to tell me all the drama videos involving Amberlynn Reed and Chantel Marie. I'll expose them too. I don't care.
And a day after this, still not over everyone from Hater Nation hating her, she gets drunk as and makes a video called Shamble.
Oh, I thought we've never
Doing
seen
Your
Shanny
Best
drunk
Racist White
before.
Jokes on the 26th, where she spazzes out over the N-word some more.
You know, whenever I ever used the word, it's always for a joke because I'm like highly inspired by people.
You're a
like
comedian,
Lisa
Shanny.
Lapinelli.
And make some more racist jokes that aren't funny, and not because they are racist. It's because Shanny isn't funny.
I would. Like, why the do black people not like cats? Cats are amazing.
What?
I mean, now we know what happens to why all the Chinese places, you know, get all the where they get all the cats for the food, you know.
Waka
They get them from the
waka.
blacks, man, they just hate cats so much that they're like, you get eaten, and they give it to the Koreans.
And then also gives too much info on her sex life, again.
The natives have never fucked me over ever. Prop to my people. But
Your
the natives
people,
have
you
never
are not native. Shut up. You are not.
fucked me over. They fucked me. Oh yeah, they fucked me, and they are they are good in bed.
I just imagine her sons going to school and like their classmates going, "Oh, I saw what your mom did on YouTube last night." Anyways, you guys, she's moved on from trying to get involved in the foodie beauty drama, and she tells us in a video called The Gidiot Doesn't Understand We've Moved On, where, after yelling the N-word about drama involving black women, Shanny pretends that that was all about G-Man. Again.
Back to the idiot. To the idiot. I moved on with my life. I'm sorry. It's you. It's not me. The end.
And also on that day, she again tells G-Man he deserved to be called the N-word for taking her money.
I called you that because you earned that title. And you still earn that title.
Rev, if you're watching, drop whatever you're drinking or the bottle that you have in your hand and put your wife on a leash, metaphorically. Shanny made 3 more videos on the same day. One titled, Who's the Worst Offender? You Answer Me. Then another called, Foodie Beauty, I Defended You and Loved You for Years, where she cries about Chantel distancing herself from Hard R for Christ and for G-Man stealing from her. And
Hard
then she
R
claims
for
she never
Christ.
wanted the attention.
See, here's the thing. I never wanted this attention at all.
Oh, that's a
Any
lie.
of this, I didn't ask for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Then says the N-word again.
If I was black and I called him for stealing $7,000 from me, it wouldn't be a big deal.
She is really mad at Foodie Beauty.
I said an N-word, I take responsibility for it. No, I don't regret it because of him stealing from me.
Why is she slapping
if you
her
have a
boob
problem
when she
with that,
says that?
Beauty, have a problem with that. Go hate me. But I did nothing for a long time, but do
For a
nothing
long
but support
time.
you.
The next day, she is still on about the drama, with 3 more videos. Their first one titled, Shamble, False Outrage / You Deserve Hellfire, where she pretends to be a martyr for saying the N-word and claims she wants to die.
Seeing people stuff themselves full of hypocrisy and hate, and I'm the bad guy. But that's okay, that's okay.
That tracks.
Soon, the injury in my head will be suffice. And you'll
Will
see
be
me
suffice?
dead 3 days on the streets, and then I will rise again. I want the judgment to come on. I want to die, so I can see everyone and get exactly what they deserve.
And then claims we were
Okay.
jealous of her warts.
That's why you go after me. Because you see that we have things, you're jealous, and you want them.
And funny enough, claims that she said the N-word months ago, pretending that it wasn't like she's been saying it every day for like the past 6 days.
I use the word out of sheer frustration.
Oh.
After just being told I was going to be robbed again. That was a couple of months ago. It came out. I don't regret it. Why would I regret that?
And then says the N-word again.
I think triggering is funny too. Now go whine and scream like big stupid pussy.
Wow.
Based. The next video is called Cancel Me Please, where she begs viewers to cancel her. But she was never a thing and we've all just been watching her for a show. The last of these videos is titled, Bye Felicia, I Love You Nevermore, where she claims Chantel called her a bitch and uses her borderline personality disorder as an excuse for her behavior, then tells everyone she said the N-word for giggles. You do you, girl. I personally don't care about words, but if you're gonna insert yourself in girl drama, it's best not to show your use slurs. And if you do use slurs, be unapologetic about it. But I don't know why I'm like giving advice to Shanny, she's crazy anyway. She then continued to say the N-word the next day with a video called Shamble, doubling down to piss you off. Shanny can't end this stupid shit here. And maybe go be a mom and stop saying the N-word on the internet. The next day makes a video called White Girls Give the Best Head, where she talks about being on a drug helpline.
To the idiots trying to have like drug recovery places call me, please note that I told them the story of idiots and they're putting me on no-call lists.
And then admits she farted and shit herself at the same time, to which Baby Carrot agreed.
So I farted and came out at the same time.
Also on this day, she made a video telling Amberlynn Reid she loves her, called Thank You Amberlynn, I love you so much, claiming Amberlynn Reid stuck up for her. I can't confirm or deny this, but I kinda doubt Amberlynn Reid did that, but I don't care to double check. YouTuber Karina Kaboom apparently noticed Shanny on the 28th, so Shanny made a video on it called Karina Kaboom Noticed Me, where she says she's starstruck and defends the N-word usage.
I did. I don't care. Move on with life, you know? But anyway, yeah. Karina Kaboom noticed me.
Oh, and that she wants to lick Karina Kaboom's
I love you, Karina Kaboom. You're glorious.
This was during the whole, like, you wanna lick my ass, Drunken Peasants? You wanna lick my motherfucking ass?
Fabulous. And if you were gay, I'd totally lick your
Lovely. And if you're unsure that friendship with Chantel ended, the N-word is my best friend now wasn't solidified, Shanny makes another video that day called You're Right About Foodie Beauty, She is a Snake, where she addresses life of a free spirit again,
Foodie Beauty is the problem.
To betray Chantel.
Hey, Life of a Free Spears and Charlie Gold's. I can see what you're talking about when it comes to Chantel. I've never seen the ugly side of it, Chantel, until recently.
It's been like a week, I think, and this show is going faster than most internet shows I followed. Maybe not really. The only difference between this and other YouTube drama is Shanny is a nobody, so nobody actually truly cared, except to like make fun of her. Due to Shanny making a public spectacle of herself, she also reaches 1,000 subs, and makes a video that day titled, Thank You for the 1,000 subs, where she thanks people. Duh. She really can't move on, and make the cooking video she mentioned in another video.
Anyway, I mean, the rest of this is
verbatim, but pretty close.
Because she lowered the subscription price from $29.99.
Oh, this is when it happened.
I don't. On.
And not only that, but he couldn't get it up when then fled the scene. No doubt I have footage and police reports.
Oh, this is when the fled the
case,
scene of the accident.
To provide it, and maybe Corona Chan will bless them more time before they get charged. End of February 2020, Shanny and Rev decided to join the craze of making an OnlyFans account. OnlyFans is like a thing, I think? Well, the pair decided to become online sex workers. The videos from the OnlyFans leaks are horrifying, and I can smell them from my screen. Do not check out Shanny's Kiwi Farm thread. I did not know bodies could move that way. Shanny would go on streams bragging about being a sex worker and how other sex workers treat her better than Christians. I believe those videos are deleted now, however. It is disgusting. I've seen things. But apparently, Rev has a small winky. And not only that,
Baby
but
carrot.
he couldn't get it up when Shanny tried to pleasure him. People began to mock him and call him Baby Carrot. And on February 23rd, Rev uploaded a video called Not a Baby Carrot, where he tries to fight the trolls making fun of his tiny wee-wee.
But there's an issue with the haters, okay? So Twitter has been on fire about my guys. And this one idiot frog avatared moron said that I had a baby carrot for
It's comedy gold.
The point is that I do not have a baby carrot for I don't. Do I, honey? It's not a baby carrot.
No.
No.
It doesn't matter even if you had a baby. It'd be fine.
I don't want it being a fact.
She's
that I have a baby-
it doesn't matter if you have one. It's fine.
I don't.
The
He's like,
problem,
but I don't.
according to Rev, is that we watch too much.
And my wife said a very intelligent quote on Twitter. Here's her quote. Not verbatim, but pretty close. You guys are watching too much.
I guess nobody wanted the OnlyFans stuff. That or Shanny needed more attention.
That's quite a
Probably
price
combo of both. Because she
pay.
lowered the subscription
Yeah.
price from $29.99
To
$6 after the baby
That's quite a
carrot stuff,
markdown.
and began advertising them on her channel for $6.
I lowered my subscriptions down for $6. So, you know, if you want to, and I'm going to be doing a bath time live. So if you want to talk to me, you know, see how you're going.
Again, I just like to imagine her poor sons going to school and people at school looking at them weirdly because of the spectacle their parents make of themselves online. Also, I want to warn you, don't go to Shanny for Christ Twitter. We go from this to a rather depressing part.
She
of
would
the
post
video.
that shit on Twitter.
If you don't think public attention whore, online prostitution, messy environments, a mom constantly attempting to self-harm for attention, and a father figure who is an alcoholic would end in tragedy, you'd be wrong. Sometime around the end of February 2020, Shanny's son allegedly attempted suicide. I say allegedly because Shanny will say anything to get attention, as well as relieve herself from any blame set on her. We can get an idea of what happened thanks to a small YouTuber by the name of FabFitGeeky, who made a video about the whole situation. I had to use her reaction to the situation because Shanny deleted all her videos about it. I will link to FabFitGeeky's full video below, but I will summarize what happened to you. People began going after Shanny's family, and because of this, CPS was called.
To get my son a mental evaluation
Yeah, I don't know if this is true.
because he wants to kill himself.
To this crisis, what does Shanny do? If you get her
About this situation.
Oh my
Try
God.
to spin it that I'm taking advantage of my son.
Shanny, you are the person putting your family and your family's issues in the public eye. When you do this, you face criticism. Earlier in the first stream that Shanny did while driving her son to a crisis center, the couple explained their son doesn't want to be on camera. But while they talk in the second stream, the one where they're going to go pick up their other son, Jason tells the audience that their son was threatening to stab himself.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm so done with this shit. I've been watching Shanny for 3.5 hours. I think I'm tapping out on the Shanny. You know? Like I think I'm tapped out on the Shanny, right? I should probably be tapped out on the Shanny. You know what I am saying, bro? I'll end the stream, but I'll do one last segment before I end the stream. I met the goal like over an hour ago. And look at this. We're already 21% of the way to our goal. So today's MVP, Keith Dickens, came through as today's MVP of this stream, closing out the weekly goal tonight. And that is amazing. I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody. Every one of you that helped us get to it. And just for watching and liking and all of that shit too. Been putting in some hours lately. But that's what we do. That's how we do it. We did a Shanny deep dive today. That wasn't my plan from the beginning, but I'm like, might as well just keep going through the Shanny shit. You know, like how Rev does. But I can't, like, I'm Shannied out. Like, I've met Max Shanny. So I'll play something else. I'll play, let me see here. Do I have it? Yeah, all right. Here goes the intro for it right now.
this shit. I'm a Christian, and I have evidence. I'm a Buddhist, and I wear no clothes. I'm a pedo, and I think that shows. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a synth bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a synth bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing.
That's our guy, Jared. Okay. Yeah, so we're already at 21% of the next goal. We passed last week's goal. We're on 21% of this week's goal. So that's good. And I'll watch Jared here. Jared's trying to do video reactions himself. So this is Jared's video reaction. We'll see how you guys like
What's up, guys? It's Little Joe Fowler here. I got a green bottle of bullshit for you today. Don't worry, it's completely safe. It's just my fucking cum in a bottle. My green gorilla cum.
So I guess he's muting the video and talking as if he's the guy, like the pitchman guy.
5% gorilla, 95% me. That's right, bitch. Eat my cum. Check this out.
Oh, okay.
I'll spread it on the table, just like I spread your wife, and then I'll wipe up that fucking projectile vomit.
Then I'll wipe up the projectile vomit?
Put a Slim Jim in there, add some water, boom. It's a fucking nice little treat. Oh yeah. Wipe up all that shit, bitch. Somebody had a fucking abortion in my microwave. What the fuck? Holy shit.
So this is Jared's new genre of content.
Bitches be doing meth in here, bro.
Bitches be doing meth in here, bro.
Someone took a shit on my oven. Pop in that Slim Jim and just go to town on these hoes. Oh yeah. Wipe that shit up real good.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Call now.
You know what I'm saying?
Get 5 free Slim Jims.
Who's eating green Slim
fucking
Jims?
Green vegan ones.
What?
Holy shit, bro. You can also get that blue Walter White. That fucking meth in a bottle, bro.
All right, Jared, this is your worst type of video ever. Just go back to ranting about shit you don't know what you're talking about. Just do that instead.
Oh, yeah.
Or better yet, delete your channel and start all over again, like Jared would normally tell people to do. Just delete your channel. I don't like your content anymore. Used to be a fan of yours, Jared, but just like James Rolfe, your content sucks now. Just delete your channel and start all over again.
Fucking, here's the receipt to my dealer.
What? Dealers don't give you receipts.
I had to give him, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think... Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Fucking.
He's trying to think of what to say, and he's like, oh, fucking.
Here's the receipt to my dealer.
The receipt to my dealer, okay.
I had to give him, you know what I'm saying? I had to bend over.
I had to give him, you know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't have any money that day, so.
Well, how'd you get a receipt then?
He gave me his Slim Jim. Anyways, guys, buy my shit. It's a worthless product, but you know what? I have a meth addiction, so please buy this shit. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Suck a dick. Oh, it's Oliver Tree. Sweet.
What is this? Ooh, let's see what Jared has going on here. uTorrent, Candy Crush, Gilded, Magic the Gathering Online. All right. That was a quick... See, that was the only good thing about the Jared video is that it was quick. It was faster than a lot of his usual videos. So, everybody, wow, you know, it was a good stream. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. All right? Don't forget to check out the audio version of the show. Like on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any of those podcast apps. You can look up DP and find us there. I would say do that because there's a lot of episodes that, like the Jimmy Payne episodes, I made all of those private on YouTube because James Rink, the guy who runs that channel, threatened to DMCA me for them. But all of them are still out there on the podcast versions of the show. So check that out. All right. There's ads on it that help us get paid too. All right. I'll see you guys next time.